Sweetheart, you need to start going now. Remember you said you have an appointment this morning by 8.
Work can wait, my love. You come first, my love.
Are you sure?
Yes. Babe, have you heard from your brother?
Yes. His wife just called me. And she said they have arrived in India. Hopefully his surgery goes well.
Don't worry, everything will be fine, sweetheart. The Lord will help him. And as soon as I get this job, I will send him some money for medical bills. Hi. You don't need to do that now. Everything will be fine.
Thank you, honey. You are the best.
Take care of yourself, son. Be a good boy and listen to your teachers.
Mom, I forgot to tell you. I have some fees to pay at school today. Mom?
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll take care of it. I'll find a way to get you the money by the end of the day.
Thanks, Mom. You're the best.
Anything for you, sweetheart. Now let's get you to class. Have you sent the email to the Johnsons?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
You can go. Hi, handsome. You look so stunning today.
Rose. What is it?
Well, I'm here to break the good news to you.
And?
We got the Sunson VIP deal. All thanks to your smart brain.
Well, that's good to know. I have to get to my desk.
Wait. I was thinking we would just celebrate the deal, maybe at the club or my place.
Rose, I'm not interested. Please, I need to get to work.
Why are you acting up, Jake?
Rose, I'm married and I'm not interested. If you will excuse me, I need to get to work.
Well, I will not believe, until I see her. You are just saying this to scare me away.
Excuse me. Ma'am, you sent for me?
Yes. Firstly, I want to commend you and your team for delivering an amazing job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now we have a lot of work to do and I want you to recruit new people for the company. I trust your competence.
Okay, madam.
Do that as soon as possible.
Yes, ma'am.
Hermine, we need to talk.
What is it, dear?
Why did you spend money on Josh's school fees without consulting me first? Do you have any idea how tight our budget is?
I didn't have a choice, dear. Josh needed the money for school, and I promised him I would take care of it.
Well, next time, think before you make promises you can't keep. We can't afford to keep bailing him out every time he needs money.
I was just trying to do what's best for our son.
I said don't talk when I'm talking. You never listen to me, Hermine.
But I was just...
I don't want to hear it. You always have an excuse.
I'm sorry.
Rubbish.
Zara, what's wrong?
It's my brother. His wife just called. They need more money for the treatment.
We'll figure this out, Zara. I have an idea.
What idea?
I'd been asked to recruit new people at work. I want you to apply for a job there.
But Jake, what about the company policy? What if they find out we're married?
We'll keep it a secret. Besides, they won't find out. And we need this for your brother.
I don't know, Jake. What if something goes wrong?
Nothing will go wrong. Trust me, Zara. We'll get through this together.
Hello, you must be Zara. I'm Rose. Welcome.
Hi, Rose. Nice to meet you.
Your interviewers are waiting for you inside. Good luck.
How did it go, Zara? Was the interview okay?
Yeah, it went fine. They were so nice. Especially one lady there. I can't remember her name, but she was so nice to me. I think she's called Rose.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. You did great, Zara.
Hopefully they call me.
Alright, sweet, I made your favorite.
Hiring? Aren't you tired of hoping the right candidate figures out posts and apply? It's like trying to find a paycheck. That's why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/.
Honey, where is Josh? I have been looking for him all over the house and can't find him. Christopher. I'm talking to you. Have you seen Josh?
Don't disturb me, Hermine. I sent him to buy me a box of cigarettes.
What? Why would you do that?
Right candidates see your job posts and apply.
Christopher, he is just a child.
That's why you
For crying out loud. Sending him in such errands can be harmful to him. Not just now but in the future.
You are disturbing me, woman. Go to the kitchen and fix something for me to eat.
No, Chris, I am not letting you off this time.
Are you stupid? Can't you see that I am busy?
Honey, I got the job.
Really?
Yes. So what do we do? Next.
Go and get ready, sweetheart.
Miss Zara, this will be your office.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
Good morning, Ma.
this is Mr. Jake.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Jake.
Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you, Ma. My own husband, Mr. Jake. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Let me introduce myself. Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Zara. No. My name is Miss Zara and I'm the new accountant. My phone. Hello. What? What do you mean he went into coma? His surgery was supposed to be next week Monday. Doctor, please. Is my brother okay? Doctor, please, I beg you in the name of God, do everything you can to save my brother, please. Yeah, we will try and send you some money. Okay, doctor. How do I tell Jake that we need more money?
Babe. Calm down. I just spoke to the doctor.
I don't know what to do.
You have to trust me on this, everything will be fine.
I can't even concentrate. It's just so hard.
Honey, calm down.
Doctor said we need to send more money. You know we don't have any more.
Babe, just relax. By the end of this month we will get paid.
It will not be enough. That's my point. We will need to work extra 3 months to meet up with the bills for the surgery. And we have rents to pay.
Sweetheart, don't worry, everything will be fine. God is in control. You just got here. Relax, so that you can concentrate on your work. I will sort things out. Trust me.
You are not supposed to be talking to me.
Yes, and I need to go back to my office before I blow our cover. Please don't take those beautiful smiles away from me.
Stop making me shy and go back to your office, Mr. Jake.
Auntie Mary, you don't need to worry about it. Please don't do this now. All we need to do is to pray for him. Yes, we will try and raise the money. And we will send you some too. It was the doctor that called? Yes. Not his wife. Yes. Auntie Mary, I will call you back. Someone is at the door.
Hermine. What's up?
Are you not going to let me in?
Come inside.
I heard you got a new job. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, Hermine.
Which company got so lucky to have my smart friend?
G&G.
Is that not the company husband Jake is working for?
Yes, it is.
Everyone knows that G&G is strict when it comes to staff dating staff. So what happened?
Well,
don't tell me that you and your husband are pretending not to know each other. Zara. It is risky.
Hermine, my friend, what can I offer you?
I came to get oil. I need to cook for my husband. Before I got home, the supermarket was already closed.
Don't worry, let me ransack my kitchen. I must find something there.
I hope my friend knows what she is doing.
Hermine, you came.
Good evening, Jake. Yes. I came to see my friend.
How is your husband and kids?
They are fine, sir.
Send me regards.
They will hear. Thank you for the oil. But Zara, you need to be careful, so that you will not use your hands to bring problems for your family.
Don't worry about us, Hermine. Nobody will know.
Hey sweetie, how is your first day going?
It's okay. Knowing that you are here with me.
I can't wait to see you after work. I love.
What's going on here?
Please send the files to my office, Miss Zara.
That guy is so cute. I can't wait to have him to myself.
You know he is married, right?
Well, I don't care. Jake is a handsome man, and I'm sure he is saying this just to drive me away from him. I know his type. Well, how are you getting along on your first week?
It's been amazing. Thank you, Rose.
We can go out for lunch together.
Is she crazy?
Mom, are you okay?
Of course, sweetheart. Why do you ask?
It's just, I heard you and Dad arguing again last night. Is everything okay?
Oh, Josh. Sometimes grown-ups have disagreements, but it doesn't mean we don't love each other.
But you and Dad seem so unhappy lately. I don't like seeing you both like this.
I know, sweetheart. And I'm sorry you have to witness it. But I promise, your dad and I are trying to work things out.
Mom, can I ask you something?
Of course, honey. What is it?
Why does Dad sometimes hurt you?
Oh, Josh. Sometimes, adults have disagreements, and we might say or do things we don't mean. But your dad loves us, and he's trying his best.
I just want you to be happy, Mom.
I know, sweetheart. And I promise, I'll do everything I can to make sure we're all happy.
Babe, don't tell me you were planning on getting to work yourself when we have a car.
Honey, prevention is better than cure. I will just get a taxi. You can use our car.
No, I disagree. You know what? What if I drop you close to the office, then we walk in separately?
All right, fine. Ma'am, I'm done with the report for the week.
Good. Now you can go on a break with the rest of the staff.
Thank you, ma'am. Hey, mind if I join you guys?
Oh, Zara. Of course, you can join us. But why don't you sit over there? I'll sit next to Jake today.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Is everything okay, Zara?
Yeah, everything's fine. Just tired, I guess.
Hey, Zara. Did you catch the football match last night? It was intense.
Oh, I heard about it. Unfortunately, I missed it. Who won?
It was a draw. But let me tell you about this one goal.
Hey, Jake. You don't need to bother yourself with that soup. Let me get it for us.
Zara, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. It's just a headache.
I'm fine. I will help myself out.
Such a cute gentleman.
Are you leaving?
I just need to use the restroom.
Jake, did you see the email from our about the upcoming team building event?
Yeah, I did. Sounds like it'll be fun. Excuse me. Zara, wait. Let's talk about this.
No, Jake. I've had enough. I can't believe you're letting Rose get between us like this.
Zara, there's nothing going on between me and Rose. She's just a colleague.
Oh, really? Then why is she always flirting with you? And why do you let her?
I can't control how she acts, Zara. But I can control how I respond. And I had made it clear to her that I'm married.
Are you sure about that, Jake? Because it doesn't seem like it.
Zara. Please believe me. I love you. You're the only one for me.
I want to believe you, Jake. But it's hard when I see you with her all the time.
Zara. Look at me. We're doing this for your brother. To help him get the treatment he needs and to clear our debts. Remember that.
Don't use that as an excuse, Jake. This is about us, not just about money.
What are we eating tonight?
What kind of question is that?
Zara, what has come over you? Where is my wife?
Excuse me.
Babe, please don't do this.
Tell me the truth, Jake. Are you sleeping with Rose?
Where is that coming from again? Is that why you did not make food for me this night? Because you think I'm sleeping with Rose?
Why won't I think like that when she said she finds you attractive, Jake?
For Christ's sake, Zara, I have nothing to do with Rose.
Are you sure?
Babe. I'm serious. She is the one flaunting herself around me. You need to believe me. I love you so much, babe.
I love you too.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you
Hey Zara,
Hermine.
guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
you came to shop today.
Yes, I'm off work today. Let's go to our favorite diner to eat. I'm famished.
So how are you co-working with your husband?
It's tough, Hermine. Jake and I had a fight last night.
Why? What happened?
There is this lady at work. Her name is Rose and she is always flirting with my husband Jake. And she is so determined to get my husband, but I can't do anything about it. If I do, I will blow our cover.
So why are you afraid? We both know that Jake loves you dearly.
Yes, I know. But I'm afraid. What if he falls for her? What if she seduces him?
What do you mean by that, Zara?
Hermine. This lady is so beautiful and has everything any guy would ever want in his woman.
Zara, have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately? Girl, you are beautiful. Put that lady in her place, Zara.
Hermine, I can't. I still need to pretend. I still need to act like I don't know Jake. Because we need the money to clear our debts.
Then trust your husband. At least you have a man that can be sincere with you. A man that loves you dearly, unlike some women who are wishing to have the paradise that you have.
What do you mean by that?
Zara, Jake loves you. Cherish that love because it is hard to come by. I have to go now. Before my husband comes home.
Yes, that reminds me, girlfriend. Forgive my manners. How is your husband doing and my little Josh?
My dear, they are fine. Do you know that Christopher planned to take us on a trip this summer?
Really? Where?
Well, he has not disclosed it yet. He said he wants it to be a surprise.
Wow. Christopher can never stop being romantic. I remember when you both got married. We were all jealous.
Really?
Yes, because we saw how he showered you with gifts and made you feel special at any given opportunity. Girl, you are really enjoying. I envy you.
My dear, I just thank God for blessing me with Christopher. I could never ask for less.
How many times have I warned you not to serve me cold food, Hermine? Excuse me before I injure you, bastard.
Christopher, is that why you slapped me?
Sometimes women like you need slap to reset their brain.
Is it my fault that you came home late?
Are you arguing with me?
No. No, sir.
Now get out of my sight.
Mom?
Honey, you have not slept. Josh, my love, you need to go to bed. You will be going to school tomorrow.
Mom, did he hit you again? Shh.
Son. Please keep your voice down.
I can't take this anymore, Mommy.
Josh, go to bed.
Mom.
I said go to bed now.
Babe, my brother's wife called. She said my brother is out of coma.
Wow, that's great news.
Yes, I'm glad we paid for the treatment. Thank you so much, babe.
We did it as a team, my love.
Did I tell you that the CEO said she wants to see me?
For what? I hope she doesn't suspect anything.
No, she said it's important. Maybe if we get to work tomorrow, I will know why she wants to see me.
Better.
Honey, do you know that Christopher is taking Hermine and their son on a surprise trip this summer?
Okay,
When are we planning our own?
babe. Is that you talking?
I need a vacation too. The stress and pressure is too much.
Zara, you know that we don't have enough and we still have debts to pay. Vacation should be far from the list of things we should be thinking about.
Why must all my things be different? Why can't I get the same lives that other women are getting? Must I struggle to gain everything?
Babe, we can't go for a vacation now. Don't you get it?
I disagree with you. Jake. Have I not suffered enough?
Wait a minute, Zara, is it a 5-day vacation that will cure your suffering?
Yes, I want it.
You are not serious.
Jake. Now you are walking out on me. Jake.
How did you do it, Zara? We have been trying to get Marcus Tummy to sign with us and all efforts was just a waste. And boom, you did it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I didn't really do much, all I did was to get an appointment with them and share an idea with their CEO.
Wow, that's amazing. You deserve a cold drink for this. I'm really impressed.
Thank you, ma'am.
With this level of performance, who knows, I might extend your contract.
Really?
Yes, I love what you do and it gives me joy.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You mean she said she will extend your contract?
Yes. Babe.
But that's not the plan.
I know, babe, and we can't stop now. You know I'm making a lot of money from that flowery deal, not to talk of this new one. We need to gather all the money.
Okay, we need to be more careful.
At least now I can sponsor my vacation.
Are we still on this topic, Zara?
Jake, why can't you understand me? I feel like you always misunderstand me.
Not now, Zara. Please, we are on the road as people are watching.
I want that vacation, Jake.
I will see you at home. Launch time is over.
Zara.
Rose,
What are you doing out here?
I'm going back inside.
I see the way you walk around, Jake. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
Definitely not. Jake and I are just friends.
Let it end in friendship. Because it's my man and I will fight anyone that dares come close. Even if it is the CEO.
Okay, chill.
Jake, we've been waiting for weeks for you to pay up. We need that money now.
Yeah, we've been more than patient with you. You need to settle your debts today.
I understand, guys. I'm really sorry for the delay. I promise I'll pay you back as soon as I can. Just give me a little more time, please.
How much more time, Jake? We've heard that before.
Just a few more weeks, I swear. I'd been working extra shifts and saving up. I'll have the money for you soon, I promise.
Attention, everyone. I have an important announcement to make. Due to the success of their recent project, I'm pleased to inform you that Jake and Rose will be representing our company on a business trip next week. Make us proud, you're two. Safe travels.
Can you believe it, girls? Jake and I are going to New York together for a whole week. It's going to be so much fun.
Wow, Rose. You're so lucky. I heard Jake is such a catch.
Oh, he definitely is. And I plan on making sure he finds me very interesting during our trip.
Ooh, sounds like someone has a crush on Jake.
Maybe I do. But who wouldn't? He's handsome, successful, and charming. I can't wait to spend more time with him.
Excuse me, ladies. I need to grab something from the printer. So, you're really going with her?
Babe, what are you doing? Don't start here. Zara, it's just a business trip. Rose and I are colleagues, nothing more. You have nothing to worry about.
I'm not so sure about that, Jake. It's hard for me to believe that nothing will happen between you and her when you're away together for a week.
Zara, please. You have to trust me. This trip is strictly professional.
I'll try, Jake. But I can't promise anything.
Babe, can we talk about this when we get home? Someone might see us.
What is she up to?
We should talk now.
Jake, we need to start making preparations. If you would excuse me, Zara, I need to borrow him now.
You know, guys, the economy's in the gutter. Can't trust anyone in power these days.
Ain't that the truth, Chris? It's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
And don't get me started on those politicians. All talk, no action.
You said it, buddy. They're all a bunch of crooks, if you ask me.
Look at the time, and Christopher is still not back home. I hope nothing has happened to my husband.
You know, fellas, you can never trust a woman to handle money. Just look at my wife, Hermine. She's always whining about her precious salary, like it's her own personal treasure.
Ah, women and their money woes. Always spending, never saving.
You got that right, Chris. They'd spend their last dime on a new purse if they could.
And don't even get me started on her nagging. Always on my case about something or other. Can't a man have a moment's peace?
To wives, the eternal thorn in our sides.
Christopher, do you have any idea what time it is?
What's your problem, Hermine? Can't a man have a drink after a long day? Why do you like trouble, woman?
A drink? You've been out all night, Christopher. I've been sitting here, worried sick about you.
So what? I'm a grown man, Hermine. I can do whatever the hell I want.
You're impossible, Christopher. You don't care about anyone but yourself.
And you're surprised by that, Hermine. You should have known what you were getting into when you married me.
I can't do this anymore, Christopher. I just can't.
Rubbish. Let my food be ready before I come out of the bathroom. If you don't want to go back to your father's house.
I can't believe you're actually going on this trip with her, Jake. How can you be so insensitive?
Zara, it's just a business trip.
I don't care about your stupid deal. I care about the fact that you'll be spending time alone with her while I'm here worrying about us.
Zara, this trip is important for my career. I need you to trust me.
Trust you? How can I trust you when you're off gallivanting with another woman?
Maybe if you paid attention instead of focusing on yourself all the time, you would know that our debtors has been stalking me. He has been following me, Zara. Watching our every move.
I had no idea, Jake. I'm sorry.
You need to stop being so selfish, Zara. This isn't just about you. We have real problems to deal with.
I'm not selfish, Jake. I'm just scared of losing you.
Then start acting like it. I need to go on this trip, Zara. And I need you to support me.
I can't wait for our trip, Jake. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it should be productive. Let's focus on the work we came here to do.
Of course, Jake. But that doesn't mean we can't have a little fun too, right?
Rose, we're here for work, not anything else.
Oh, come on, Jake. Don't be so serious. Let's just enjoy ourselves.
Where are you, Jake? Why aren't you answering?
So, Jake, what do you say we grab dinner tonight? We can go over our presentation and maybe even explore the city a bit.
Thanks for the offer, Rose, but I have other plans tonight. Maybe another time.
Oh, come on, Jake. It'll be fun. Just two colleagues getting to know each other better.
Rose, I already told you, I have a wife. I'm here to work.
Right, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean to overstep. Let's focus on the presentation then.
Jake, pick up.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to
3 can play this game indeed. Hello, it's me. I need you to do something for me.
Josh, are you paying attention?
Yeah, sure, Mrs. Johnson. Sorry.
Are you feeling okay, Alex? You seem distracted lately.
I'm fine, okay? Just leave me alone.
We've noticed that Josh has been struggling in class lately. He seems distracted and angry, and his grades have been slipping.
I had no idea. I'm so sorry, Josh.
We just wanted to bring this to your attention so we can work together to support Alex through this difficult time.
Thank you for letting us know. We'll do everything we can to help Josh through this. I can't believe you would say that to me, Christopher. How could you blame me for Josh's struggles in school?
I'm just calling it like I see it, Hermine. You've been babying him for too long, and now he's paying the price.
It's not that simple, Christopher. Josh is struggling because he's going through a rough patch, and he needs our support now more than ever.
Support? What good has your support done him so far? Maybe it's time we tried a different approach.
I can't do this anymore, Christopher. I can't keep fighting a battle that I'm always destined to lose.
It's all your fault, woman.
Christopher, do you even realize the impact your behavior is having on Josh? The other day, he asked me why Daddy always hurts Mommy.
Don't try to turn this around on me, Hermine. You're the one who's been coddling him, filling his head with nonsense.
Nonsense? Christopher, our son is hurting. He doesn't understand why Daddy is always so angry, why he's always lashing out at Mommy.
Maybe if you were a better wife, I wouldn't have to get angry all the time. Maybe if you actually listened to me for once, we wouldn't be in this mess.
How can you say that to me, Christopher? I've tried so hard to make this work, but you just keep pushing me away.
Maybe if you stop playing the victim all the time, we could actually fix our marriage. But I guess that's too much to ask, isn't it?
I can't do this anymore, Christopher. I just can't.
Rose, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry to bother you, Jake. I couldn't sleep. I'm scared to be alone.
It's okay, Rose. You can come in.
Would it be alright if I slept here tonight? I don't want to be alone.
Of course, Rose. You can take the bed. I'll sleep on the couch. Try to get some rest, Rose. Everything will be okay.
Jake, there you are. I've been looking for you.
What's up, Rose? Is there something you need?
Actually, there is. I was thinking we could grab lunch together. You know, to discuss some business matters.
I'm not sure that's a good idea, Rose. We're colleagues, after all. We should keep things professional.
Oh, come on, Jake. It'll just be a casual lunch between co-workers. No harm in that, right?
I don't know, Rose. I have a lot on my plate right now. Maybe another time.
No problem, Jake. Maybe next time. But if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
If you will excuse me.
I want to say thank you for last night. Letting me sleep in your room.
It's nothing, Rose.
Did you hear about Jake and Rose's little sleepover during their business trip? Word on the grapevine is they shared more than just a hotel room.
No way. Jake's married, isn't he?
Apparently, that didn't stop them from cozying up together. I pity his wife. She must be devastated. Men can never be trusted.
Jake would never.
Girls, Rose is coming.
What are you guys up talking about?
Is it true, Jake? Did you and Rose really sleep in the same bed?
Zara, it's not what you think. Rose was. She was scared that night. I just wanted to help her feel safe.
So you're telling me you slept in the same bed with another woman to help her feel safe? That's your excuse?
Zara, please, you have to believe me. Nothing happened between me and Rose. I love you.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Jake. But one thing's for sure, I can't trust you anymore.
Auntie, I don't know what to do anymore. Zara. She's been avoiding me, ignoring me. She won't even fulfill her wifely duties, because she thinks I'd been unfaithful.
Tell me, Jake. What led Zara to doubt your faithfulness?
It's about Rose. There have been rumors about us sharing a hotel room. I tried to explain, but Zara won't listen.
Jake, you must understand the gravity of your actions. Trust is the cornerstone of any marriage, and once it's broken, it takes time and effort to rebuild. Do you remember Proverbs 6:27-29? Can a man take fire to his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one walk on hot coals, and his feet not be seared? So is he who goes into his neighbor's wife. Whoever touches her shall not be innocent.
So I have been playing with fire.
Yes, Jake, that is why you must set boundaries. Even if you have a good heart, you must set boundaries. Respect your vows, your wife and yourself. That lady can decide to lay accusations on you. But God forbid. You must be careful with the opposite sex, no matter what.
I know, Auntie. I'd made a terrible mistake. But I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right with Zara.
Take heart, Jake. The road to reconciliation may be long, but with humility and sincerity, you can pave the way for healing in your marriage.
How dare you, Jake? How dare you go behind my back and speak to my auntie about our personal affairs?
I had no choice, Zara. I needed someone to talk to, someone who could offer me guidance and perspective.
Guidance? You betrayed my trust, Jake. You aired our dirty laundry to someone outside our marriage.
I was desperate, Zara. I didn't know where else to turn. I needed help, and your auntie. She offered me solace, wisdom,
solace, wisdom. She had no right meddling in our affairs. Our marriage is between us, Jake, and no one else.
I thought she could help us, Zara. I thought she could help us find our way back to each other.
Well, congratulations, Jake. All you've done is drive us further apart.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I need to speak with you about your sister's condition.
How is she, doctor? Is she going to be okay?
I'm afraid your sister is in critical condition. Her injuries are severe, and her body is struggling to cope with the trauma.
What does that mean? Is she going to make it?
We're doing everything we can for her, but she's fighting a tough battle. Right now, all we can do is wait and hope for the best.
Thank you, doctor. Please, do everything you can to save her. Hermine, my sister. You have to fight, please. We need you. Josh, your little boy needs you, sis. Please, God. Don't let anything happen to my sister Hermine. She's all I have left in this world. Please, bring her back to us safe and sound. I don't want to lose her. I warned you, Hermine. Hermine, you can't keep living like this. Christopher is not good for you. He hurts you over and over again, and it's only going to get worse.
I can't leave him, Sarah. Not with Josh. He needs his father. I can't break up our family.
Hermine, your safety, your happiness, they matter too. You deserve so much more than this. I'm sorry, Hermine. I tried to warn you. But now, we'll get through this together. You will wake up, and we'll start anew. I know she's strong, God. Please give her the strength to fight through this. Don't take her away from us. Please.
Zara, how could you not tell me you're pregnant? I had to hear it from someone else. Am I not talking to someone? I'm trying my best here, Zara. I'm doing everything I can to support you and your family, but you're making it impossible for me to even be there for you.
You're only thinking about yourself, Jake. You don't care about how I feel or what I need.
Is that why you could not tell me that you are pregnant?
What difference does it make?
I'm tired of this, Zara. I can't keep living like this, walking on eggshells around you. Maybe I should just leave.
Fine. Maybe you should leave. Maybe that's what you want anyway.
What can I get you?
Give me a whiskey. Make it a strong one.
Well, look, who decided to grace us with his presence tonight.
Yeah, Jake, we didn't think we'd ever see you in a place like this.
I just needed to clear my head, you know?
Sure. But last time I checked, born-again Christians weren't exactly regulars in the local bar.
Yeah, what would Pastor Johnson say if he saw you here, huh?
Can we not do this tonight, guys?
Hey, we're just messing with you, Jake. Lighten up.
Yeah, we're just surprised, that's all.
Hey, Jake, are you okay?
Things haven't been great lately.
Trouble in paradise? Huh.
You could say that.
Come on, Jake, spill the beans. What's going on?
It's complicated, guys. Zara and I. We have been arguing a lot lately. I thought marriage was supposed to bring us closer together, but it feels like we're drifting further apart.
Ah, the honeymoon phase is over. Huh.
Maybe you're just going through a rough patch. Every couple has them.
It's more than that, though. Zara's been different. Distant. It's like she's not even the same person I married.
Sounds rough, man.
Have you tried talking to her about it?
Yes, Tom is right.
Yeah, but it always ends in an argument. I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, you've got us, buddy. We're here for you.
Yeah, we may not have all the answers, but we've got your back.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Well, look who we have here.
Rose? What are you doing here?
Just out for a bit of fun. And what about you, Jake? Enjoying a night out?
Yeah, just needed a change of scenery, I guess.
Well, you certainly found it. And might I say, you're looking quite handsome tonight.
Thanks, Rose. That's kind of you to say.
Well, if it isn't the lovely Rose.
Looking as stunning as ever.
Why, thank you, boys. You're too kind.
You guys know each other?
Who doesn't know the showstopper?
Jake, buddy, you're not gonna let a catch like Rose slip through your fingers, are you?
Yeah, take the chance and have some fun for once.
Are you guys for real? Well, thanks, but I think I'll pass tonight.
Suit yourself, mate. But don't say we didn't warn you.
What planet are you guys from? Rose is my colleague at work.
Auntie, I'm sorry for everything. I know I messed up.
This isn't just about your recent behavior, Zara. It's about your marriage. Your husband, Jake, he loves you more than anything. And yet, you treat him like he's disposable.
Auntie,
No excuses, Zara. Your husband confided in me because he's desperate. He's desperate for your love, your trust, your support. And all you've given him is doubt and suspicion.
I didn't realize.
I know, dear. But it's time to wake up. Your marriage is slipping away, and if you're not careful, you'll lose Jake forever.
I won't let that happen, Auntie. I'll do whatever it takes to save my marriage.
Christopher, we need to talk. Now.
What's this about, Sandra? Why are you here?
Don't play dumb with me, Christopher. You know exactly why I'm here. You know what you did to my sister.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hemming's accident was just that, an accident.
Don't you dare try to deny it. You put her in that hospital bed, and you know it. You've been nothing but trouble for her, Christopher. And if anything happens to her, I swear.
You swear what, Sandra? What are you going to do?
I'll tell you what I'll do. If anything happens to my sister because of what you've done, I'll make sure you pay for it. You won't get away with hurting her, not now, not ever.
Sandra, you don't understand.
No, you don't understand, Christopher. You've crossed a line, and now you're going to face the consequences. Mark my words. Hey Zara? What brings you here?
Hi, Sandra. I've been trying to reach Hemming for days, but she hasn't been answering my calls or texts. Is everything okay?
Come in, Zara. We need to talk.
Sandra, what's going on? Is Hemming alright?
Zara, Hemming's not doing well. She's been in a coma.
What? But how? When did this happen?
It's a long story. She's been dealing with a lot in her marriage with Christopher. He's been abusive.
Abusive? I had no idea. Hemming always made it seem like everything was fine between them.
That's what she wanted everyone to believe. But it wasn't. Christopher put her in that hospital bed.
I should have been there for her. I should have known something was wrong.
Don't blame yourself, Zara. None of us knew. But now that you're here, we need your support more than ever.
Of course. I'll do whatever I can to help Hemming through this.
Thank you, Zara. She'll be glad to see you when she wakes up.
I need to go. But please, keep me updated on Hemming's condition.
I will, Zara. Take care.
Jake. Jake, what's going on? Why are you drunk?
None of your business, Zara. Just leave me alone.
Jake, you're scaring me. What happened?
What happened? What happened is that I can't take it anymore, Zara. I can't take your constant suspicion, your jealousy, your lack of trust.
I have reasons to be suspicious, Jake. You've been distant lately, and now you come home drunk. What am I supposed to think?
You don't understand, Zara. You don't understand what it's like to feel like you're drowning in your own marriage. You don't understand what it's like to feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells around your own wife.
Jake, I didn't realize you were feeling this way.
Of course, you didn't realize. You never do. All you care about is yourself and your own insecurities. How did we even get here? First, your brother became critically ill and needed to be flown abroad for treatment, and we never had the money for that. I watched you, Zara. I watched my wife lose her mind because of that. I had to borrow money for the problems to be solved. Yet it wasn't enough. I had to tell you about my company job offer since you were qualified, which was against their policy. Zara, we sat down together as a team to plan this, and when you got the job, what did you do, Zara? You became suspicious of me and Rose that have been working together even before I met you. If I wanted to be with Rose, I would have done that, Zara. I wouldn't have come for you.
Jake. Jake, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I just don't know how to deal with everything.
I miss those good times, Zara. Those times where I lived with the woman my heart beats for.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Please forgive me.
Come here.
Auntie, is Mommy going to be okay?
Josh. We're praying for her, sweetheart. The doctors are doing everything they can to help her.
But why is Mommy in the hospital? What happened?
Your mom had a little accident, but the doctors are taking care of her. She's going to be okay.
Can I see her?
Not right now, sweetheart. Mommy needs to rest. But as soon as she's feeling better, you'll be the first to know.
I miss Mommy.
I miss her too, sweetheart. But she's a fighter. She'll be back with us before you know it.
Hiring? Aren't you tired of hoping the right candidates see your job posts and apply? It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. That's why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at
Zara. Someone is at the door.
Auntie.
Thank you, Jake. Zara.
Auntie, what would you like to drink?
Zara, come and sit down. I came to see the both of you. I've been thinking a lot about both of you lately. It seems like there's been a lot of tension between you two.
You could say that. We have been going through a rough patch.
Marriage is never easy, Jake, Zara. It takes work, patience, and understanding. But most importantly, it takes trust and communication.
I know, Auntie. But sometimes it feels like we're speaking different languages.
That's where you both need to meet halfway. Trust is the foundation of any marriage, and without it, everything else crumbles.
But how do we rebuild that trust when it feels like it's been shattered?
It starts with honesty, Jake, Zara. Open and honest communication is the key to healing. You both need to be willing to listen, to understand each other's perspectives, and to work through your issues together.
You're right, Auntie. We've been avoiding the tough conversations instead of facing them head-on.
Marriage isn't about avoiding challenges, Jake, Zara. It's about facing them together, hand in hand. Remember, there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. But with love, trust, and communication, you can overcome anything.
Thank you, Auntie. We needed to hear that.
Yes, thank you.
Anytime, both of you. Remember, I'm here for you. Don't be afraid to reach out when you need guidance. Now you can bring that drink for me.
What did you find?
I found something, but you're not going to like it.
Tell me.
Everything is in this file.
Hello?
Is this Miss Johnson?
Yes, this is she. How is my sister? Is she okay?
I have some good news, Miss Johnson. Hermine is out of her coma.
Oh, thank goodness. How is she? When can I see her?
She's still recovering, but she's stable. You can come by the hospital later today.
We'll discuss her progress in detail then.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much for everything.
It's my pleasure, Miss Johnson. We'll see you soon.
Is Hermine okay? Can I come with you to see her?
Yes, of course, Zara. She's awake, and she needs all the support she can get.
Sandra. Zara.
Oh, Hermine. I'm so glad you're awake. We were all so worried about you.
Hermine, you have to do something about Christopher. He can't get away with what he did to you. You almost lost your life because of him.
I can't do it, sis. I can't send Josh's father to jail. He may not be a good husband, but he's still his father.
But Hermine, think about yourself. Think about what he's done to you. He needs to face the consequences of his actions.
Mommy.
Well, look who we have here.
What do you want, Rose?
Oh, nothing much. Just thought I'd congratulate you on your little secret.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Jake. Your little rendezvous with your wife in the hotel room. Quite the scandal, don't you think?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Save it, Jake. I have proof. And if you don't want the whole office to know about your little affair, you better do exactly as I say. You heard me, Jake. If you want to keep your little secret under wraps, you'll do exactly as I say.
You're insane if you think I'll go along with this.
Oh, come on, Jake. Don't act so high and mighty. We both know you enjoyed your little tryst with your wife. Imagine how much more exciting it would be with me.
You're sick. I won't do it, Rose. I won't betray my wife for your twisted games.
You'll regret this, Jake. Mark my words. If you won't play along, I'll make sure everyone knows what you and your precious wife have been up to.
Zara, what's wrong? You seem upset.
It's about Hermine.
What about Hermine? Is she okay?
She's out of her coma, but she's still in the hospital. I just found out from Sandra, her sister. She's been through a lot, Jake. We need to be there for her.
Of course, Zara. We'll go see her together. She needs our support now more than ever. Zara, there's something else I need to tell you. It's about Rose.
What about Rose?
She knows about us, Zara. About our marriage. And she's using it to blackmail me.
Blackmail? What does she want?
She wants me to comply with her demands or she'll expose us to the boss. We could lose everything, Zara.
We won't let her get away with this, Jake. We'll find a way to stop her.
Why would you serve me beans that is not done, Hermine?
Christopher. Please, I'm not very strong for this argument. I just came back from the hospital. The gas finished last night and you insisted on eating beans.
Can you hear the nonsense you are vomiting from your mouth?
I'm sorry, Christopher.
If I touch you now, you will go back to coma. Go and make me good meal. Before I lose my temper on you.
I know you told your friend you're not And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
Mrs. Jane, you mean he said all that? Yes, Josh has been troubled. Hello revealed to me that he's having trouble at home. I think we have to take action for the boy's sanity. Thank you for this information.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Johnson. I'm from Social Services. May I come in? We need to discuss your son, Josh.
Hello, I'd like to report an incident involving domestic violence. The perpetrator's name is Christopher Johnson. He resides at number 39 Baltic Street. Please, you need to intervene.
Mrs. Johnson, we'll be in touch to arrange further support for Josh. In the meantime, please don't hesitate to reach out if you need assistance.
Social worker?
Mr. Johnson, we need you to come with us for questioning regarding an incident of domestic violence. You're under arrest.
Hello. Christopher arrested? Which police station?
Zara, I've been thinking about our situation with Rose, and I believe I have a solution.
Go on.
What if you quit your job? If we take preemptive action, we can avoid being fired by the boss. It's our best chance to stay ahead of Rose's threats.
Quit my job? Jake, do you realize what you're asking me to do? I can't just give up my career because of Rose's blackmail.
Zara, I know it's a difficult decision, but think about the baby. We need to protect our family. If we both lose our jobs, we'll be in even deeper trouble.
I won't do it, Jake. I won't sacrifice my career to appease Rose. We need to find another way to handle this.
Fine, Zara. We'll figure something else out. But we need to act fast before Rose has the chance to destroy everything we have worked for.
I need to see Christopher Johnson. He's my husband, and I need to speak with him.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Mr. Johnson is currently in custody. You can't see him right now.
Please, you don't understand. I need to talk to him. I need to make things right.
Look, I understand this is a difficult situation, but it's out of your hands now. The case has been taken over by the government. They'll decide what happens next.
But I have to do something. I can't just stand by and watch him suffer because of me.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but there is nothing more you can do here. It's up to the courts now. You need to let the legal process run its course.
Sandra. Sandra, how could you do this? You had no right to call the police on Christopher.
Hermine, I did what I had to do to protect you. You can't keep ignoring the abuse, pretending everything is okay. 3 days ago. You know what your son told me. He said, Daddy is beating his mummy. Because of undone beans. Sis, when were you discharged again from hospital? Just on week. This man beat you into coma and God saved you. When you got home, instead of being remorseful, he started from where he stopped.
You don't understand, Sandra. If Christopher goes to prison, what will happen to Josh? You know what happened to Dad. I can't bear the thought of Josh growing up without a father.
Hermine, I understand your fears, but you can't keep sacrificing yourself for the sake of others. You deserve better, and so does Josh.
I just want what's best for Josh. I can't let him suffer like I did.
I know, sis. But protecting him means protecting yourself too. You deserve happiness, Hermine. Don't forget that.
Do you think she'll be okay in there?
I hope so. She's been through so much already.
She's strong, Zara. She'll get through this.
This court is now in session for the case of the state versus Christopher Smith. Please proceed with your opening statements.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we are here today to seek justice for the victim, Miss Hermine, who suffered greatly at the hands of the defendant, Mr. Christopher. The evidence will show that Mr. Christopher's actions were not only reckless but also deliberate, leading to Miss Hermine's severe injuries and prolonged coma. We will present witnesses and evidence to demonstrate that Mr. Christopher's behavior constitutes a clear case of domestic violence and should be met with the full force of the law.
I'm scared, sis.
Don't worry, everything will be alright.
Defense lawyer.
Your Honor, esteemed members of the jury, we must not rush to judgment without carefully considering all the facts of this case. While it is undeniable that Miss Hermine has suffered, it is essential to understand the circumstances surrounding the events in question. My client, Mr. Christopher, is not a malicious individual, but rather a man struggling with his own demons. Through our witnesses and evidence, we will show that there is more to this story than meets the eye. We ask for your patience and impartiality as we seek to uncover the truth.
This courtroom. It's like stepping into a battlefield, where every word spoken holds the power to shape my destiny. I never imagined my life would lead me to this moment, standing before a judge and jury, fighting for justice against the man I once loved. How did it come to this? How did I become a victim in my own marriage, trapped in a cycle of fear and violence? I thought Christopher loved me, that he would protect me from harm. But instead, he became the source of my greatest pain. No more hiding in the shadows, no more living in fear. I will stand tall, speak my truth, and demand the justice I deserve. For myself, for my son, and for every survivor who has suffered in silence.
Mrs. Smith, please continue your testimony.
It wasn't the first time Christopher had been violent towards me. But that night, it was different. He was uncontrollable.
Thank you, Mrs. Smith. No further questions, Your Honor.
Defense lawyer.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mrs. Smith, isn't it true that you have a history of mental health issues? Could it be possible that your injuries were self-inflicted?
What is he saying?
Objection, Your Honor. This line of questioning is irrelevant and designed to harass the witness.
Sustained. Counselor, you will refrain from making unfounded assertions and focus on relevant questioning.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
I'm so tired.
Hey love, how are you holding up? And how's our little peanut doing?
Come sit with me, Jake. Our little one is doing just fine, kicking up a storm as usual.
Sweet, I'm so famished and would like to have some of those delicacy.
I went to the courthouse today for Hermine's trial. It was overwhelming, to say the least. Christopher's lawyer was there, trying to defend him, but it's hard to believe his lies after everything Hermine has been through.
I can't even imagine, Zara. It must have been tough to see all that firsthand. What else happened at the courthouse?
Neighbors were there, too. Condemning Hermine, blaming her for everything. It's like they don't even know the full story, Jake. It's It's just not fair.
I know, babe. It's a lot to take in. But you did the right thing by being there for Hermine. And you're right, there's always more to the story than meets the eye.
I just pray she finds strength at this time. Who is that?
It's Rose.
Why is she calling you?
She's serious, Zara. You have to quit, Zara. That's our only chance to get out of it without losing everything.
I thought we already concluded this matter. Where is this coming from?
This is my problem with you, Zara. You are always thinking about yourself.
Are you calling me selfish?
That's exactly what you are doing, Zara.
Okay, why can't you give up your own job? Why must it be mine?
Zara. You are pregnant. You are carrying our first child, and I am capable of taking care of you and our unborn child. Why can't you get it?
You think I don't know you are jealous of me?
Me? Jealous of you? How can I be jealous of my own wife?
You think I don't know your plans? You heard the MD saying I was going to be promoted next month to a higher position, then you became jealous, because you know I will earn more than you. You then decided that you will come up with something just to make me quit.
Zara, what is wrong with you?
I'm not giving up my job. That's on period.
Hi, what can I get you?
Hello. Can I get a cup of cappuccino, please?
Make that 2 cups, please.
Charles. Is that really you?
It's been ages, Hermine. How have you been?
I've been. Well, you know, life has its ups and downs. But it's so great to see you after all this time. Please, have a seat.
Likewise. I've been good, just keeping busy with work and whatnot. But enough about me, how about you? What have you been up to since graduation?
Where do I even begin? Well, I got married, had a son. But things haven't been exactly smooth sailing on the home front lately.
I'm sorry to hear that, Hermine. Relationships can be complicated. But hey, at least you have your son, right? How's he doing?
Josh is doing great, thank you for asking. He's the light of my life, truly. It's just everything else that's been challenging lately.
So tell me. Really?
Yes, that was how she forgot everything, and I was like, who does that?
But why would she forget something as important as that?
No way, Charles. You did that?
Hermine. What on earth do you think you're doing here?
Karen? What are you? I mean, I was just catching up with an old friend. This is Charles, we went to college together.
Pleasure to meet you, Karen. Hermine and I were just reminiscing about old times.
Reminiscing, huh? Is that what you call it? You were here cozying up with another man while my brother is facing serious accusations because of you.
It's not like that, Karen. Charles and I were just having a friendly conversation. And as for Christopher...
Spare me the excuses, Hermine. I know exactly what you're up to. You were trying to tear my family apart, just like you did with every other man who's ever crossed your path.
Hermine, is everything okay?
Yes, Charles, everything's fine. Karen, I understand you're upset, but this isn't the time or place for this conversation. Let's discuss this another time, okay?
We'll discuss this later, alright. But mark my words, Hermine, you won't get away with what you've done. You've made a grave mistake, and you'll pay for it.
Are you okay, Hermine? That seemed intense.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just finish our coffee, shall we?
Come in.
Zara, my dear. I hope you don't mind me dropping by unannounced.
Auntie, of course not. It's always a pleasure to see you. What brings you here?
Well, I was in the neighborhood and thought I'd pop in to say hello. How have you been, darling?
I've been all right, Auntie. Just keeping busy with work and other things.
Other things, you say? Anything you'd like to share with your old auntie?
Oh. You know how it is. Just the usual ups and downs of married life.
Marriage certainly has its challenges, dear. But remember, communication is key. Always make time to talk things out with Jake, no matter how busy life gets. Did you hear from your brother?
Yes, they will be coming soon to visit. He is fine now.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
Did you hear about what happened at the coffee shop yesterday? No, what happened? Well, I heard from Mrs. Parker, who heard it from Mrs. Miller, that Hermine was spotted having coffee with another man.
No way. But isn't she married to Christopher?
Exactly. And from what I heard, Christopher's sister stormed in and caused a scene. Oh my, that sounds like quite a scandal. Oh, it gets even juicier. Apparently, Charles, the man Hermine was with, saw everything. Can you imagine?
Scandalous indeed. What will the neighbors say?
Oh my God.
Zara, are you okay?
No, something's wrong. I need help.
Hold my hand, Zara.
It hurts. Please, get me to the hospital.
Doctor, how is she? What's happening?
Mr. Johnson, your wife is stable now, but she suffered a miscarriage. I'm afraid it was due to extreme stress.
Stress?
Yes, it seems the stress she's been under has taken a toll on her health. She needs rest and time to recover.
I didn't realize. I didn't know. Damn it, Zara. Why couldn't you just listen to me? Why couldn't you see how much stress you were putting on us? Maybe if I'd been more understanding, more patient. Maybe if I'd been a better husband, this wouldn't have happened.
Hey, do you see that? Oh my goodness. That's Jake's house.
We need to call emergency services, now.
Hello? Yes, there's a fire at 32 Maple Street. Send help, quick.
We need to pray that he gets out safely.
I hope he's okay.
Somebody help.
This way.
Jake, thank goodness you're all right.
Are you hurt? Do you need anything?
Oh, Jake. I was so worried about you.
I'm okay, Mom. I'm okay.
The fire's out, but there's still a lot of smoke inside. It's not safe to go back in just yet.
Thank you for saving my son.
Just doing our job, ma'am. We'll need to wait for the smoke to clear before we can assess the damage.
Zara, dear, how are you holding up?
I'm okay. Ma, just trying to take it one day at a time.
I can't imagine what you're going through, dear. Losing a child is. It's every parent's worst nightmare.
It's been so hard, Ma. I keep asking myself if there was something I could have done differently, if I could have prevented this from happening.
Oh, my dear, please don't blame yourself. Sometimes, life throws us challenges that we can't control. What's important is that you have the love and support of your family to help you through this difficult time.
Thank you, Mama. Your kindness means more to me than you'll ever know.
You're like a daughter to me, Zara. And I'll always be here for you, no matter what.
Mom, I'm going to hang out with the boys. I will see you when I come back.
Are you not going to eat something?
No, I'm fine, Mother. Ever since the fire incident, you have been doing great in taking care of me.
That my gifts to you as your mother. But Jake, have you been to see Zara at the hospital?
Not yet, Mom. I don't think this is the right time.
Why not, Jake? She needs you now more than ever. Despite everything that's happened between you two, she's still your wife.
I know, Mom. But things between us... I'm not just ready, Mom.
Go to her, son. Show her that you care, that you're there for her, no matter what.
I'm sorry, Mom. I can't face Zara now.
I'm sorry for the last time, Charles.
Hermine, the reason why I suggested this meeting is to catch up and talk about you and Christopher.
How did we get here? I met Christopher after we graduated from uni. I was job hunting then, full of energy, ready to take any job. One morning, I got up to go for my usual job hunt, then he stopped his red car and spoke to me. At first, I was skeptical about him and all his charades, but with time he won me over. We were all over each other. Like two lovebirds. We were so in love with each other that we almost took an oath.
Wow, so why didn't you take the oath?
The day we were about to do it was the day he hit me. I will never forget that day.
What happened?
So after I got my dream job, it became a problem for our relationship because I was always busy. Christopher worked remotely. I can still remember that day, like it was yesterday. So it was a rainy day. And there was traffic, so he tried to call me but couldn't reach me because I was late to our meeting point. When I arrived there, he was already furious that I was late. And before I could apologize, he landed me a hot slap.
So why didn't you leave him then?
I thought he would change because he apologized and promised never to hit me again.
So?
He did it again. When I tried to leave, I discovered that I was pregnant. He apologized and begged me to abort the pregnancy because he wasn't ready to father a child.
Did you do it?
No, that pregnancy is my son Josh. So I refused because I was of age and not getting any younger. Abortion was not an option for me at that time. So I insisted that we must keep the child and get married. From that day, Christopher never stopped hitting me.
And you couldn't leave him?
No. I thought I needed to be married. And for the sake of my son, I stayed back. I never knew I was doing harm to myself.
So what did his family say in all of this?
Well, they never liked me. Especially Christopher's mom and sister Karen. The lady you saw that day. They accused me of tying their brother down with pregnancy. So that made them dislike me. I was in coma for 3 months because of Christopher. When I got back home, he hit me again for serving undone beans. According to him, I didn't know that my son Josh was watching everything. So he called my sister, and she called the cops on him.
That's sad. No matter what, no woman deserves to be treated like that.
I feel like I would have done better.
It's okay, Hermine. So where is Christopher now?
He was charged to court. That is why his sister came to warn me the other day.
That family is very strong.
Enough about me. What about you, Charles? What have you been up to?
Nothing much.
No, what about Lisa? During school days, I saw the way you both were all over each other. Don't tell me you didn't marry her?
We got married. And loved our life till she left.
Left to where?
Hermine, Lisa died 8 years ago.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Charles.
It's okay. I believe she is in a better place now.
It must have been so hard. So sorry.
It's well.
Let's drink up.
Zara, my dearest.
Auntie, I lost my baby.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Take heart.
Jake, where have you been? You couldn't even visit me at the hospital. What's going on?
I want a divorce.
Our hearts beat to the city streets.
You want a divorce?
Yes, Zara. I've made up my mind.
So, you're here for my lawyer?
I'm here to pack my things and leave.
But why, Jake? Why now?
I can't do this anymore, Zara. We're not good for each other.
So that's it then, after everything we've been through?
I'm sorry, Zara, but it's time for both of us to move on.
You are just a coward, Jake. You need to face the reality, and stop running away from it. You think, I don't know, you are doing all of this because of your mistress?
I thought you would not make it.
I want to make one thing crystal clear, counselor. I won't rest until the court rules in my brother's favor and crushes that woman, Hermine, into dust.
Understood, Miss Karen. We'll do everything in our power to ensure Christopher's best interests are protected.
I've seen how that woman has tried to destroy my brother's life, and I won't stand idly by and watch it happen. She's cunning, manipulative, but I'm not afraid of her. I'll expose every lie, every deceitful move she's made.
Rest assured, Miss Karen, we'll build a strong case to defend Christopher's reputation and ensure justice is served.
Good. Because I won't settle for anything less than complete victory. Hermine will regret the day she ever crossed paths with my brother. Is Josh finally asleep? Yes, he's out like a light. What's on your mind, sis? Tomorrow's the court hearing. And I can't shake this feeling of dread. I've been thinking. Maybe I should just withdraw the case. Withdraw the case? But why, Hermine? You've come so far. You can't let Christopher and his sister intimidate you. Karen. She cornered me the other day. She saw me with Charles, and she made it clear she'll stop at nothing to protect Christopher. Karen's just trying to scare you, Hermine. Don't let her win. We'll fight this together, every step of the way. You're right, Sandra. I can't back down now. We'll gather more evidence, strengthen our case, and show them we won't be intimidated. That's the spirit, sis. We'll face this head on,
and we'll come out stronger on the other side. So, enough about me, let's talk about you. What about your other date? How did it go?
Well, it didn't exactly go as planned. Let's just say it was a comedy of errors from start to finish.
Come on, spill the beans. What happened?
Where do I even begin? First, he showed up an hour late, claiming he got lost on the way. Then, he spent the entire evening talking about himself and barely asked me a single question.
Sounds like a real charmer.
You could say that. Needless to say, there won't be a second date.
I'm sorry it didn't work out, sis. But hey, at least you gave it a shot.
Thanks, Hermine. It's all part of the journey, right?
Well, who needs romance when you have me as your wingwoman, ready to take on the world with you?
Don't worry, we've got everything under control. We'll make sure the court favors your brother and destroys Hermine.
Good. I don't know if I can go through with this. Maybe I should just withdraw the case.
Hermine, you can't let them win. Remember what Karen threatened you with. We need to fight this to the core. We'll gather more evidence, expose their lies, and prove that you're the victim here. Your Honor, esteemed members of the court, we are here today to seek justice for my client, Hermine. Throughout this case, we will prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that she is the victim in this situation. Christopher has subjected her to years of manipulation and abuse, both physical and emotional. Our evidence will demonstrate the extent of his controlling behavior and the profound impact it has had on Hermine's well-being. We will present witness testimonies, medical records, and other documentation that support our claims. We urge the court to consider the facts impartially and deliver a verdict that reflects the truth of Hermine's plight.
Our Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client categorically denies the allegations of abuse leveled against him by Hermine. We must consider the possibility that Hermine's injuries were not caused by Christopher, but rather by a pre-existing medical condition. There is no conclusive evidence to prove that Christopher is responsible for her suffering. Furthermore, we have reason to believe that Hermine may have fabricated or exaggerated her injuries in an attempt to gain sympathy and support. The photograph presented earlier is just one piece of evidence that calls into question Hermine's credibility. We urge the court to approach this case with impartiality and skepticism, rather than allowing emotion to cloud judgment.
Objection, Your Honor. The defense's attempt to cast doubt on the validity of Hermine's injuries is unfounded and disrespectful. We will provide expert testimony and medical evidence that clearly establish the cause of her injuries as a result of Christopher's abuse. This is a deliberate attempt to evade accountability and justice.
Overruled. The defense may continue with their argument, but the court will carefully consider all evidence presented before reaching a verdict. That will be all, Your Honor. This court will now adjourn for deliberation. The verdict will be announced in due course. I want to book a room.
How did we get here?
Jake, can I have a word with you in my office? Have a seat, Jake.
Thank you, madam.
I'll get straight to the point. We've received some disturbing information about you, Jake. It seems that you've been keeping some rather important details about yourself hidden from us. Specifically, your marital status.
I don't understand, ma'am. What does my marital status have to do with my work here?
Oh, he's married all right. To Zara, our dear colleague.
Is this true, Jake?
Madam, I can explain.
I'm disappointed, Jake. We value honesty and integrity here at the company, and you've betrayed that trust. I'm sorry, Jake, but we can no longer have someone like you working here. You're fired.
Well. Look who's finally getting what he deserves.
What are you talking about, Rose? This is all you're doing, isn't it?
Oh, please, Jake. Let's not pretend you didn't see this coming. I warned you, didn't I? I told you to do as I said, but you were too stubborn, too proud.
You think this is some kind of victory for you? You're the reason I'm in this mess in the first place.
Oh, spare me the theatrics, Jake. You made your bed, now lie in it. And don't come crying to me when you realize just how deep you've dug yourself.
I have lost everything all because of a woman's stubbornness.
I came as soon as I heard Zara. How are you holding up?
It's not been easy. Ashley. I look at myself in the mirror and all I see is the shadow of myself. I have lost everything, Ashley.
But you still have Jake, sweetheart.
No. Ashley. Jake asked me for a divorce. After everything we've been through, he just wants to throw it all away.
Oh, Zara, I'm so sorry. That must be incredibly tough for you. But do you think there's something more going on here? I mean, why would Jake suddenly want a divorce?
I don't know, Ashley. It just doesn't make sense. We've had our ups and downs, sure, but this. It feels like he's giving up on us without even trying.
Zara, maybe there's more to this than meets the eye. What if Jake has another woman? What if he's having a baby with someone else?
Another woman? A baby? How could you even suggest that, Ashley? Jake wouldn't do that to me.
I'm just saying, Zara. You deserve to know the truth. Jake's behavior is suspicious, to say the least. Maybe it's time you dig a little deeper.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like...
Oh, Rose, look at this one. It's absolutely gorgeous, don't you think?
Yes, it's quite elegant. But does it have to be that wow factor?
You are right, we need something with a bit more pizzazz. Let's keep looking.
Man shall not live by bread alone. Babes, I am hungry. Let's get something before we continue. What can I get you? I will have Italian bread. Long foot tall, you add chicken and cheese in it. Okay, would you like it toasted? Yes. Anything else? Yes, make it a meal deal.
And I want the same thing.
So tell me, how did it go?
You should have seen the look on Zara's face when I suggested that Jake might be having an affair. She was absolutely livid.
I can only imagine. That poor girl has no idea what's coming.
But why are you doing this, Rose? What do you gain from tearing their marriage apart? Did I say something wrong?
Oh, Ashley, you underestimate me. It's not just about tearing them apart. It's about power, control, and getting what I want.
But what do you want, Rose?
Everything, Ashley. I want everything. And no one, especially not Jake and Zara, will stand in my way.
You're unbelievable, Rose. I can't believe I'm part of all this.
Oh, my dear Ashley. You're not just part of it. You're my right-hand woman. Together, we'll make sure Jake and Zara's marriage crumbles to pieces.
So, how do you intend to get Jake to love you?
You of all people should know that I have options. And you know my family really well, Ashley. I will have what I desire and no one can stop me.
Don't tell me you used voodoo on Jake to divorce his wife.
You of all people should know by now that I don't waste my powers on things that are already dead.
Are you saying that their marriage is dead?
When I found out that Jake and Zara were a couple, I was furious at first. I had to check in my grandmother's mirror to see how much they loved and appreciated each other. What I saw was disappointing. So I had to venture into getting Jake for myself.
What did you see, Rose?
Well, Zara is a big joke.
Did you hear about Jake and Zara?
Oh, yes. It's all anyone's been talking about lately.
I can't believe they were getting a divorce. They always seemed like such a happy couple.
I know, right? It just goes to show, you never really know what's going on behind closed doors.
Do you think there's any truth to the rumors?
Who knows? But it certainly seems like something serious happened between them.
Poor Zara. Losing the baby and now this. Men are just scumbags.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Grace.
Do you think she hurt us?
No, I don't think so.
Zara, what is this that I am hearing about you and Jake getting a divorce? Auntie, everything happened so fast. It all started with the blackmail. Which blackmail, Zara? A colleague at work was blackmailing Jake. Blackmailing him for what? What did he do that would warrant such action from a colleague? We broke the company policy. It's not allowed to work in his company as a couple. So, Jake and you fooled the company. Not like we fooled the company, Auntie. We were just desperate. Ken needed the money for his surgery and Jake's company needed someone in my qualification to work for them. We had to do something. I began to suspect that Jake was having something with the lady that was blackmailing him. He even slept in the same room with her when they went for a business trip. Is it the same lady that Jake talked about when he complained about your attitude towards him? Oh, so Jake still has the mind to complain. Zara, continue. I'm not here for this. Jake had the mind to ask me to quit my job because of Rose's blackmail. Auntie, I graduated with first class, I did my master's and I'm a PhD holder in my qualification. Jake doesn't have half of the things I have acquired academically. So what would give him the audacity to tell me, a PhD holder, to quit my job because of his mistress? Zara. Auntie, I'm so pissed right now. Jake was expecting me to quit while he continued. He was expecting me to throw my life away because of his carelessness. Zara. You see, this thing called marriage is not for everyone. It is not a must that you must marry. What are you saying, Auntie? Zara, I wanted to correct one thing here. You said Jake was expecting you to throw away your life, right? Yes, Auntie. And to crown it all, he left when I needed him the most. We lost our baby, for crying out loud. Yes, Zara, he will leave because you have become too big for him. Like I said, marriage is not for everyone, but for those who has the capacity, beauty, qualifications and every other thing this generation fancies can take you to marriage. But character is what will keep you married. Zara, you have a bad character. Yes, if no one will tell you the truth, Zara, I will, because you are my younger sister's daughter and the daughter I never had. First, there is no qualification in marriage. Secondly, you are not wasting your life. Because love is sacrifice. Jesus Christ made the greatest sacrifice on the cross when he gave up his life for us to live. If you knew you wanted to pursue your career in life, why then did you say yes and I do to that young man? You should have just given up marriage and pursued your career. Zara, in marriage you are both the same. If you must stay married, you must be humble. Humility is not foolishness. You must be ready to adjust. Your home is not a battlefield. You are not trying to compete with a rival. Your husband is your glory as a woman who has made up her mind to be married. This is why most modern marriages fails. Because no one is ready to make sacrifices. Don't you know that as a woman, when you make sacrifices for your family, it is not considered as a waste, rather it is seen and considered as virtuous. If you are not ready to make sacrifices here and there in marriage, then you have no business getting married. What about the years I spent in school studying? Who said you cannot have it all as a woman? Who said you cannot rule your world and build your home? Who said you cannot set up a company with those qualifications that you have acquired, Zara? Zara, open your eyes to see that your home is on fire. The devil has succeeded you. Let me ask you, Zara, when was the last time you committed your home into the hands of God?
When was the last time you had an intercessory prayer session for your husband? Instead of coming together as a couple to pray in this trying time, the both of you chose to fight and destroy your lives. Before I go back to my house, I want to leave you with this question, Zara. Why did you marry? Why did you get married? Zara, I want you to answer these questions within yourself. Don't tell me. Zara, open your eyes to see that your home is on fire. The devil has succeeded you. Let me ask you, Zara, when was the last time you committed your home into the hands of God? When was the last time you had an intercessory prayer session for your husband? Instead of coming together as a couple to pray in this trying time, the both of you chose to fight and destroy your lives. Before I go back to my house, I want to leave you with this question, Zara. Why did you marry? Why did you get married? Zara, I want you to answer these questions within yourself. Don't tell me. What do you mean by my son is missing? His form teacher said after their sports, Josh did not come back. Where is my son? Sis. Hermine. Please calm down. We will find him.
Hermine.
Charles. I can't find my son. My baby is gone. I have lost everything.
No, Hermine. Please don't say that. We will keep on searching for him. But what is the police saying?
They said it is not up to 24 hours. They said I need to wait for 24 hours before they would declare my son missing.
These guys are just unbelievable.
He is my only hope of living. Charles. I need to find him.
Sis, I've found him.
Mommy.
Josh. Son. Where did you go? You got me worried sick about you.
I went to the Wren's Park.
Honey. You shouldn't have gone there, sweetheart.
Today is the 19th, Mom. I thought going there will bring our family together. I'm sorry, Mommy.
Josh, come with me. You need to eat something.
Hermine. Please don't do this now.
I have failed as a woman. I have failed my son as a mother. It just breaks my heart to see my son like that.
Hermine. Please don't say that. You are the strongest woman I've ever met. And you look nothing like a failure in my eyes. When I look at you, I see a survivor. I see a strong and resilient woman, who is trying to stand against all odds. Hermine. You are a good mother to your son. And you are not a failure. All I want you to do now is to go back home and stay beside him. Please. Please be strong. If not for any other thing, for the sake of your son. Wipe those tears. Please.
I just have to do this.
Well, look who we have here.
Rose. What are you doing here?
Just happened to be in the neighborhood. Thought I'd see if you were doing okay.
Doing okay? After what you did to me?
Oh, Jake, don't be so dramatic. I did what I had to do.
You got me fired, Rose. You told the boss about Zara and me. How can you stand there and act like you care?
Jake, you don't look fine. Selling your car? Things must be really tough.
It's none of your business, Rose.
You know, Jake, you don't have to do this alone. I could help you.
Help me? Why would you do that after ruining my life?
Jake, don't be so stubborn. Think about it. We could make a great team. I have resources, connections. I could help you get back on your feet.
Why, Rose? What do you really want?
Isn't it obvious? You, Jake. I want you. And I always get what I want. Let me help you. You won't regret it.
I need to think about it.
As we conclude today's service, let us carry the message of love and compassion into the week ahead. Remember, it is not just within these walls that we are called to serve, but out in the world where our actions truly matter. May the grace of God guide us, the strength of our faith sustain us, and the fellowship of our community uplift us. Go forth with hearts filled with hope and hands ready to do the work of the Lord. Amen. And may God bless you abundantly.
God. It's been so long since I talked to you. I don't even know if you're still listening, but I need you now more than ever. I've made so many mistakes, and I've pushed you away. But please, God, I need your help. My marriage is falling apart, and I don't know what to do. Jake and we used to be so happy. I don't understand how we got here. Please, God, help us find our way back to each other. Help me to be a better wife, and help Jake to see that we can still make this work. I'm so scared and so alone. I don't want to lose him. Please, give me the strength to fight for our marriage, to forgive and to be forgiven. Show us the way, God. Bring us back together. Amen.
Ahem.
Hello? What? Which hospital? How did that happen? I'm on my way.
Here you go, sir. That should be everything your mother needs.
Please driver, be fast. I need to be at the Victoria's City Hospital.
Yes, ma'am. We will be there soon.
Excuse me, where's Mrs. Evans' room?
Are you family?
She's my...
I'm sorry, madam. You are not allowed to see her.
She is with me.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. You can go in.
Jake.
Zara, what are you doing here?
I got a call about your mom. I came as soon as I heard.
You don't have to.
Please. Let me see her. Mommy, it's Zara. How are you feeling?
Zara, dear. I'm glad you're here. I'm feeling a bit better now.
I'm so sorry this happened. Is there anything I can do for you?
It's good to see you both here. Thank you, Zara.
Mum. Please get well soon.
Yes, please get well soon.
Thank you for coming. It means a lot.
Of course. She means a lot to me too.
After considering all the evidence presented, this court.
Your Honor, I wish to withdraw my case.
Hermine, what are you doing?
Order. Mrs. Thompson, are you sure about this?
Yes, Your Honor. I withdraw my case.
Order. Your Honor, may we approach the bench?
Hermine, what are you doing? We were about to win this.
It's my decision.
Why, Hermine? Why now?
Because of Josh? This whole battle is tearing him apart. I can't keep doing this to him.
Hermine, think about what you're doing. This isn't just about you.
Well, this is a surprise.
Order. Mrs. Thompson, if you are certain about your decision, the court will respect it. But understand the implications.
I understand, Your Honor. But I cannot continue this fight at the expense of my son's well-being.
Very well. The case is dismissed. Court is adjourned.
Brother, you are a free man.
I'm sorry, but this is the only way.
Hey. Mind if I join you?
Sure.
Hermine. You did what you thought was right. I'm proud of you for standing up for Josh.
I just hope I made the right choice. For Josh's sake.
You did. You're an amazing mother, and Josh is lucky to have you. And remember, I'm here for you. No matter what.
Thank you, Charles. That means a lot.
Did you hear about Hermine? She withdrew the case just like that.
I know. And right when they were about to win. What was she thinking? I heard it was because of her son, Josh. She didn't want him to suffer anymore.
I don't know. There's got to be more to it than that.
Well, I saw her with Charles after the hearing. Maybe he's the reason. They've been getting pretty close, haven't they? Still, giving up the case is a big deal. She must really believe it's what's best for Josh.
I guess. But it's such a shame. She deserved justice.
Maybe she found her own kind of justice. Sometimes, peace is better than winning a battle. I wish her well. Danica, do you have rice? I want 2 bags.
Ken. You're back. How are you feeling?
Hey, sis. I'm doing much better now. The surgery went well.
Kelly.
Zara.
Thank you so much for taking good care of my brother. You are the best. I'm so glad you're okay. I've been so worried.
I know, Zara. And I heard about everything that's been going on with you and Jake.
Yeah, it's been a rough time.
Please, sis, you need to make peace with him. Please.
So. Thanks for coming. I didn't expect to see you here.
Of course, Jake. She's still my mother-in-law, no matter what's happening between us. Jake, I owe you an apology. For everything. For pushing you away, for not appreciating you. For not seeing what we had.
Zara, I've made mistakes too. I wasn't always there for you the way I should have been. But hearing you say that means a lot.
I've had time to think, Jake. About us, about our marriage. I realized that I let my pride and fears get in the way. I'm sorry for how I treated you. You didn't deserve that.
It wasn't all your fault, Zara. We both let things get out of hand. But maybe it's not too late to fix it.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like
I miss us, Jake.
buildings as the candles
I miss what we used to have. Can we? Can we try again?
and it's just begun.
Start over?
I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.
I love you, Jake. I never stopped.
We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake and
I love you more, Zara.
By the bond of spirit and shadow, I summon the essence of Jake. His will, his mind, shall bend to my command. O spirits of darkness, heed my call, bind Jake's spirit, enthrall his all. From this night forth, let him be mine, his thoughts, his dreams, in my design. by the fire of Hecate, by the water of Styx. Bind his soul in an unbreakable fix. Let his heart be shackled, his mind ensnared, till my will and desire are declared.
Babe. Babe. Babe, wake up.
What happened? The same dream?
Yes. I keep seeing this woman. Making incantations and calling your name.
I'm so tired. It's just a dream. Besides, we have been praying about this. Zara, you need to relax. No woman is taking me away from you.
No, Jake. You don't get it. This dream looked so real. I felt it. Please, let's do something.
What do you want us to do? Zara, you know I have an interview first thing tomorrow morning.
Please, babes.
Zara, please go to bed. I believe you're just seeing what we went through. We just got back together. And don't need any of these drama.
Can we at least pray? Please.
Okay, let us pray.
Dear Lord in heaven, I thank you for my family. Thank you for restoring peace in my marriage. Thank you for this revelation. I ask in the name of Jesus Christ that you guide us and protect us. Guide my husband and save him from any evil that has been projected against him. In the name of Jesus. Lord, please strengthen my husband Jake. In the name of Jesus. Jake. You are sleeping.
Zara. I'm not sleeping.
Fine, but at least say amen to the prayer.
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning. I'm making your favorite breakfast.
You spoil me. Listen, I'm heading out to look for a job again today. I feel like something good is coming.
I believe it too, Jake. You've got this. Can I pray for you before you go? Lord, please guide Jake today. Give him favor and open doors for him. Protect him and give him strength. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Zara. That means a lot.
Later today, I'm going to visit my auntie.
That sounds good. Be safe, alright?
I will. Go get him, Tiger.
Today, we'll continue our lesson on fractions. Can anyone tell me what happens when we divide a whole into equal parts? Yes, Maria.
It becomes smaller pieces.
That's right. It becomes smaller, equal parts. Good job, Maria. Ethan, how are you doing with your fractions?
I'm okay.
Alright, class, let's work on the problems on page 42. I'll be walking around to help if anyone needs it. Ethan?
Yes, Miss Hermine?
Can you stay for a few minutes? I'd like to talk to you. I've noticed you seem a bit quiet in class. Is everything okay? You can talk to me.
I'm fine.
It's okay to not be fine sometimes, Ethan. School can be tough, and if something is bothering you, I'm here to help.
Thank you.
Looks like someone's settling in real good.
Charles, what are you doing here?
I figured out that you will be done by now and wanted us to go grab lunch together. Please don't say no.
Now that face is what takes me off guard.
You look beautiful, by the way.
Thanks.
Your hair.
What happened to my hair?
It's beautiful, Hermine.
That's it. Now you need to stop. You know this is a school premises.
Okay. After you.
Good day. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm Jake. I have an interview scheduled for the assistant manager position.
Of course, Jake. Just a moment, please. Mr. Smith, the candidate for the assistant manager position is here.
Is he white or black?
Sir?
Are you deaf? Is he white or black?
He looks like an African.
We can't give him the job.
But sir, he has all the qualities we are looking for.
If you don't want to lose your job, you will do as I say.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm so sorry, Jake, but Mr. Smith said the position has been filled.
But I thought the interview was scheduled for today. Is it because I'm black?
I really don't know, sir. I'm just following instructions.
It's okay. Thank you for your time.
So, Mr. Man, how's the new job treating you? Do they have you molding young minds into future geniuses yet?
Oh, absolutely. Just last week, I had a student discover the square root of a sandwich.
I always knew you'd be a great teacher. Those kids are lucky to have you.
Thanks, Charles. It's been rewarding but also challenging. There is this one student, Ethan, who's been on my mind a lot.
What's going on with him?
He's always so quiet and looks troubled. I've tried talking to him, but he's very guarded. I found out his mom passed away, and his dad remarried. His stepmother doesn't treat him well.
That's tough. No wonder he's having a hard time.
Yeah. I feel like there's only so much I can do as his teacher, but I want to help him.
You're doing more than you realize, Hermine. Just showing him that you care makes a huge difference.
Thanks, Charles. I needed to hear that.
You know, Hermine, one of the things I love most about you is your heart. You genuinely care about people, and it shows. Not everyone has that gift.
That means a lot. Coming from you, Charles. You've always been there for me too.
I try. But seriously, you have a way of making people feel seen and valued. It's one of the reasons I care about you so much. So, are you planning on getting the school counselor involved with Ethan?
Yeah. I think that's the best step. I want to make sure he gets the support he needs. I'll talk to the counselor tomorrow.
Good plan. And remember, you're not alone in this. You've got the whole school team, and you've got me.
Ma'am, here is your order.
Oh. Thank you.
Auntie, I had this terrible dream last night.
Tell me.
I saw a woman making incantations and speaking evil against Jake. It felt so real, like a warning.
Zara, this is a sign.
A sign?
Yes, you need to pray more. There's a spiritual battle ahead, and you must be prepared. You'll have to become a prayer warrior, my dear.
I understand, Auntie. I think Jake and I should declare a time of prayer and fasting for our family. We need to stand strong together.
That's the spirit. Pray without ceasing. Fasting will also help strengthen your resolve. You both need to be united in this battle.
Thank you, Auntie. I'll talk to Jake about it as soon as I get home.
How do I go back home like this? This job was my only hope of rising again. I'm desperate now.
Hi, Jake.
Rose. What are you doing here?
Thank you for today, Charles.
It was great talking with you, Hermine. I'll see you soon.
You too, Charles. Take care. Christopher, what are you doing here?
I'm here to take back what's mine. I want my son. And I want you, Hermine. Come here, sweet. Let's start over again.
Back off, Christopher. Hermine's made her choice. You need to respect that.
You think you can just walk away from me? From our family? No, Hermine. I won't let you.
We are done, Christopher. You need to accept that. Our son deserves better than this constant conflict.
Better? You think shacking up with him is better? I am his father, and I will not be replaced.
You're not being replaced. You're being removed because you were toxic. For me, and for our son. Now leave, before I call the police.
You heard her, Christopher. Go.
This isn't over, Hermine. I'll get my son back, one way or another.
Are you okay?
I'm just cold.
It's okay.
Thank you for standing up for me, Charles. This isn't easy, but I know it's the right thing.
You're strong, Hermine. Don't ever forget that.
Sir, are you okay? Excuse me, sir, are you okay?
Yes, officer. I'm fine.
I saw you talking to yourself. Just checking up, mate.
Was I?
Yes. Take care of yourself.
I thought I saw Rose. I know she was the one.
No way. Why would he even think of such?
What if I've been too hard on him? What if?
No, Hermine. That guy doesn't deserve you. He should thank his God that he is not breathing in jail. You don't need to be scared. Christopher cannot do you anything. He is just blabbing. Hermine, I will talk to you later. My husband is back. Jake, what happened? Did you find out about the job?
They turned me down. Didn't even give me a chance. As soon as they found out I was black, it was over.
I'm so sorry, Jake. It's so unfair.
I don't know what to do anymore, Zara. I'd been trying so hard, but it feels like every door is slammed in my face.
We'll keep trying, Jake. We knew this wouldn't be easy, but we have each other. And we'll get through this together.
I don't want to let you down.
It's okay, my love. You're not letting me down. We're in this together, remember? We'll keep fighting. No matter how many times we get knocked down.
I will not stop trying, I promise you.
And I'll keep praying for us. We'll make it through this, Jake. I believe in us.
How was your trip to your auntie's place?
It was insightful. She gave me some advice that I think we need to follow. When I told my auntie about the dream, she said we need to pray more. She said there's a spiritual battle ahead of us, and we need to be prepared.
What did she suggest we do?
She said we need to start praying and fasting. We need to become prayer warriors, Jake. We need to fight this battle spiritually.
If that's what we need to do, then we'll do it. Together. We'll fast and pray, and we'll get through this.
Thank you, Jake. I know it's not going to be easy, but I believe in us. With God's help, we can overcome anything.
We will. Let's start tomorrow.
Yes? Can I help you?
Good afternoon, Mrs. Anderson. I'm Hermine, Ethan's teacher. I wanted to speak with you about Ethan, if you have a few moments.
Who's this, Linda?
This is Ethan's teacher, Hermine. She wants to talk about Ethan.
Ah, welcome. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. I've noticed Ethan has been quite withdrawn in class lately. I wanted to check in and see if everything is okay at home.
Ethan is fine. He's just a quiet boy.
I understand, but sometimes children express their struggles in different ways. Is there anything happening at home that might be affecting him?
Ethan's mother passed away a few years ago. It's been hard on him. We've tried our best to help him adjust.
I'm very sorry for your loss. I can imagine how difficult it's been for all of you.
Ethan needs to toughen up. Life isn't easy, and he has to learn that.
I agree that resilience is important, but it's also crucial that he feels supported and understood. If he feels isolated, it might affect his well-being.
What do you suggest we do?
It might help if Ethan knows he can talk to you about how he's feeling. Maybe spend a little more time with him, doing activities he enjoys. At school, I'll continue to support him, but he needs to feel that same support at home.
We do what we can. But he has chores and responsibilities.
Of course. Balancing responsibilities with emotional support can make a big difference. Maybe even a simple conversation with him could help.
We'll try, Miss Hermine. Thank you for your concern.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate your willingness to listen. If there is anything more I can do, please let me know.
Well, if it isn't Hermine, I hear you've decided to leave your husband. Not very African of you, is it?
Good morning, Mrs. Bimbo.
You know, a real African woman stands by her husband, no matter what. She doesn't just run away at the first sign of trouble.
I didn't run away at the first sign of trouble. I endured years of abuse. I left because it was the right thing to do for myself and my son.
Abuse, you say? Men are like that. It's our duty as women to bear it. You should have stayed and made your marriage work.
Should I have stayed and let my son think that abuse is normal? That it's okay to treat women that way? No, Mrs. Adebola, I won't let my son grow up in such an environment.
So, you are going to be a single mother now? Is that better? Who will teach your son how to be a man?
I will teach him to be a better man than his father. I will teach him to respect women, to understand that love and kindness are the foundation of any relationship. And I will do it without the fear and pain that came from staying in an abusive marriage.
You're too modern for your own good, Hermine. Don't come crying when you realize the mistake you've made.
The only mistake would have been staying in the toxic relationship. I'm building a better life for myself and my son, and I don't need anyone's approval to do it.
We'll see how long that lasts.
What's going on? You know you can tell me anything.
It's Rose. I can't stop thinking about her. It's like she's always on my mind, no matter what I do. And the weird thing is, I don't even know why.
Rose? The same Rose that caused all that trouble between you and Zara? Dude, why are you even thinking about her?
I don't know, man. That's the thing. It doesn't make any sense. Ever since that night, it's like I'm drawn to her. I can't explain it. It's like something strange is happening to me.
Have you talked to Zara about this? Maybe she can help you figure it out.
No, I can't. Zara's already dealing with so much. I don't want to add to her worries. Besides, what would I even say? Hey, Zara, I think I'm under some weird spell that makes me obsessed with Ross.
You know, there are some things that just can't be explained. Maybe it's not something you can solve on your own. Have you considered that this might be, I don't know, something more than just a mental thing?
You mean like something supernatural?
I'm just saying, maybe it's worth looking into. There's gotta be a reason you're feeling like this. And if it's not something you can figure out on your own, maybe someone else can help.
Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. Maybe someone else can help. I'll have to think about it. Thanks, man.
Hermine, I want to start with saying thank you to you for coming out. There's something I've been wanting to tell you.
What is it, Charles?
We've been through a lot together, especially these past few months. I've seen your strength, your kindness, and your incredible heart. And I realized that I've developed feelings for you. I care about you deeply, Hermine.
Charles, I don't know what to say. You've been such a good friend to me.
I understand if you're not ready. You've been through so much with Christopher. But I wanted you to know how I feel. There's no pressure, Hermine. I just needed to be honest with you.
Charles, your support has meant the world to me. But I'm still healing. I don't know if I'm ready for something more right now.
I understand. And I'll be here, no matter what. Take all the time you need, Hermine. My feelings won't change.
Thank you, Charles. Your friendship means everything to me.
Let's take it one day at a time. Whatever you need, I'm here.
Good morning, love. I made your favorite pancakes and scrambled eggs. So, any luck with the job hunt yesterday?
Not really.
Jake, is everything okay? You've been so distant lately.
I'm fine, Zara. Just tired.
You sure? You've seemed different. Like something's bothering you.
I said I'm fine. Just drop it, okay?
Jake. I'm just worried about you. We're in this together, remember?
I know. I just need some space. I'm going out for a bit.
Jake, please. Talk to me. We can figure this out together.
I'll be back later.
What's happening to you, Jake?
Well. What took you so long?
I don't know what's happening to me, Rose. I can't stop thinking about you. It's like I'm not in control of myself anymore.
You're here because you belong here, Jake. With me. You've finally realized it, haven't you?
No, this isn't right. I love Zara. But I can't fight this feeling.
It's because we're meant to be together. I've known it from the start, and now you do too. Come.
What have you done to me, Rose?
Just a little something to help you see the truth, Jake. To help you break free from the lies you've been living. Follow me.
Hey sis, what's up?
Is Josh asleep?
Yes.
Thank you for everything.
What are sisters for? Okay, spill. How did your date with Charles go?
It was nice. Really nice. We talked, laughed, and he was just so sweet and attentive.
That sounds amazing. So, what's the problem?
I'm scared, Zara. I don't want to hurt him. He's been so good to me, and after everything with Christopher, I'm just not sure if I'm ready for another relationship.
I get it, sis. You've been through a lot. But Charles seems like a great guy. Maybe he's exactly what you need right now.
I know he is. That's what makes it so hard. I don't want to lead him on if I'm not ready. He deserves someone who can give him their whole heart.
Hermine, it's okay to be scared. It's okay to take things slow. But don't shut him out just because you're afraid. Give yourself a chance to heal and see where it goes.
I'll try, Zara. I really will. It's just so hard to trust again.
Are you expecting anyone?
No. Not at this hour.
Hermine. I know you are in there. Open this door.
It's Christopher.
What does he want?
I don't know, but we should be careful.
Hermine.
Christopher. What is it? Why are you disturbing the neighbors?
Hermine, we need to talk.
What do you want, Christopher?
I want to see my son. And we need to discuss our situation.
You can't just barge in here demanding things. You lost that right when you hurt her.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just want to talk.
Fine. But we're doing this on my terms. You don't get to dictate anything anymore.
I understand. I just want to make things right.
You can come and see him tomorrow. Josh is asleep now.
Somebody help. Somebody help. My house is on fire. Help me. Jesus Christ. What kind of dream was that, Jake? It's past midnight and Jake is still not back. Lord. What is going on? Jake, where have you been? Do you have any idea how worried I was?
Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
Are you okay? This must be a joke, right?
Woman. I'm not joking. Who are you?
That's enough, if this stunt is your way of telling me sorry about last night. Because I don't get it. Stop the prank already.
No. I was with my wife last night, so what are you talking about?
Jake, it's me, Zara. Your wife. What's going on with you? Which other wife are you referring to?
Oh, Jake, don't you remember? She's just the cleaner.
Cleaner? Jake, you know that's not true. I'm your wife.
She must be confused again.
Rose, what's she talking about?
Jake, we've been over this. Zara has mental issues. She's convinced herself that she's your wife. We're trying to help her, remember?
What? No. Jake, don't listen to her. I'm your wife. She's lying to you.
Why would you lie about something like this? Rose is trying to help you. You need to leave now.
What? Jake, please. Think about our life together. The plans we made, the dreams we shared. This woman is manipulating you.
Zara, it's best if you go now. Jake needs his rest, and you're upsetting him.
What is going on?
You need to leave. Now.
I don't know what she's done to you. But I won't give up on you, Jake. I'll get you back. No matter what it takes.
You heard him, Zara. Out.
Jake.
You need to leave now, woman.
Finally, we can breathe in this house. Honey, you need to go and freshen up. Jake. 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 You will listen to me. Go and freshen up now.
Can I get a ticket to the city center? Here. That will be 14 euros.
Thank you.
Next.
Can I get a train ticket to small town, please?
Here. 12 euros.
Thank you. Please, what time will the train depart?
Train to small town. By 3:30 p.m.
All right, thank you.
Is this train going to small town?
Yes. Tickets, please. You can get on board.
Thank you. Why would Jake betray me like this? Why? Why?
Zara? What's going on?
Hey, Ashley. I didn't know where else to go. Can I stay here for a while?
Of course you can. Come in. Let's get you settled. Zara. Do you want to talk about it? What happened?
Jake came home this morning, acting strange and... He doesn't remember me, Ashley. He called me a cleaner.
What? That's insane. Jake doesn't remember you?
Not only that. Ashley, Jake brought in another woman saying that she is his wife.
This is unbelievable.
And the woman he brought in happens to be our colleague from our formal company, Rose.
Rose? Your colleague?
Yes. I don't know. It's like he's under a spell. He looked at me like I was a stranger. I couldn't reach him, Ashley. I tried so hard, but he pushed me away.
We'll figure this out, Zara. You're not alone in this. We'll get to the bottom of whatever Rose is doing. But for now, you need a rest. You're safe here.
I didn't want to disturb my auntie. She's already so worried about me. Thank you, Ashley. I don't know what I'd do without you.
You do the same for me. Now, get some rest. We'll start fresh in the morning and come up with a plan.
Okay. Thank you, Ashley. Good night.
Hey, Hermine. I came to see Josh.
Fine. But make it quick.
What do you want, Dad?
I just wanted to see how you're doing, son.
Hey, Hermine. I thought I'd drop by and see how you're doing.
What's he doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Charles, this is Christopher, Josh's father. Christopher, this is Charles.
I came to see my son. What's he doing here?
He's my friend, Christopher. He's here to visit me.
More than a friend, actually. Hermine and I have been spending a lot of time together.
I want my family back, Hermine. Josh needs his father, and I want to be here for both of you.
Dad, you had plenty of chances to be here. Mom and I have been fine without you. You can't just come back and act like everything's okay.
You don't understand, Josh. I'm trying to make things right.
Make things right? By showing up whenever you feel like it. That's not how it works, Dad.
Hermine doesn't need to be reminded of the past, Christopher. She deserves to be happy.
Is that what you want, Hermine? Him?
What I want is to move forward. I can't keep living in the past, Christopher.
So you're just going to throw away everything we had? All the years we spent together?
I'm not throwing anything away. I'm trying to build a better future for Josh and myself.
You need to respect Hermine's decision, Christopher. She deserves to make her own choices.
Dad, it's time for you to leave. Mom and I need some peace.
I'll be back, Josh. I'm not giving up on us.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I need some time.
I'm here for you, Hermine. Whatever you need.
Hey, buddy. Mind if I come in? I know today was hard. I'm so sorry you had to see that.
Why does Dad have to be like that? Why can't he just leave us alone?
I wish I had an easy answer for you, Josh. Your dad. He's dealing with his own problems, and sometimes he doesn't know how to handle them. But that doesn't excuse how he treats us.
I'm scared, Mom. What if he tries to take me away?
I won't let that happen, Josh. You're safe here with me. We're going to get through this together, okay?
What about Charles? Is he going to help us too?
Charles cares about us a lot. He wants to help, and I believe he can. But the most important thing is that we stick together and support each other. We're a team, remember?
Team Hermine and Josh.
That's right. Team Hermine and Josh. And we're stronger than anything that comes our way.
Thanks, Mom. I feel a little better now.
I'm always here for you, Josh. No matter what. Now, how about we read a bit before bed? Might help take your mind off things.
Can we read the one about the dragon and the knight?
Of course. Let's see what adventures they get into tonight.
To success, Ashley. I finally have Jake where I want him.
Rose, you have to stop this madness. This isn't right.
What do you mean, stop this madness? I've worked too hard to get to this point.
Worked too hard? You put a spell on him, Rose. You were controlling his mind. This isn't love. It's manipulation.
He belongs with me. Zara doesn't deserve him. I'm just correcting the universe's mistake.
Rose, you're my friend, and I care about you, but this isn't you. You're better than this.
Better? Better at what, Ashley? Watching from the sidelines while everything I want slips away?
Rose, listen to yourself. This obsession is destroying you. And it's hurting Jake and Zara. You have to let him go.
No. I won't let him go. I've come too far. He's mine now.
Rose, you are making this whole thing hard for me. Zara is in my house, Rose. She's staying with me. She's devastated, confused. How do you think she'll feel if she finds out what you've done?
Zara will get over it. She'll move on. She always does.
This is to end, Rose. You have to undo whatever you did to Jake. It's not fair to him, or to Zara.
Don't you ever, in your entire miserable life, raise your voice at me. That you are privileged to be my friend does not mean you have the right to speak to me in that tone. Do you understand?
Yes.
And if I hear this from anyone, you will be a dead meat.
I'm sorry, Rose. I didn't mean to upset you.
Good girl. Just do as I say. My enemies are your enemies. So you will join me to take them down. One by one. Now let's go get a drink together and celebrate. Did you see what happened at Hermine's place last night? It was like something out of a soap opera.
I heard there was quite the scene. That ex of hers, Christopher, showed up again, didn't he? Oh, yes. And poor Josh, caught in the middle of it all. I saw Charles there too. You know, the nice man who's been visiting Hermine a lot lately.
It's a shame, really. Hermine's been through so much already. And now, with Christopher causing all this trouble.
Did you hear what Christopher was yelling about? He said he wants his family back. Can you imagine the nerve, after everything he's done? Yeah, right. As if Hermine would ever take him back. She's finally finding some peace with Charles around. Exactly. Charles seems like a good man. He's always helping out, and he genuinely cares about Hermine and Josh. I just hope Christopher doesn't keep making trouble. Hermine and Josh deserve some stability after everything. Speaking of stability, did you hear about Rose? I heard she's been cozying up to that young man, Jake. Some people are saying she's up to no good. Rose. Oh dear, I wouldn't be surprised. That woman always has some drama going on.
It's like our neighborhood is turning into a reality TV show. I just hope things settle down soon.
Well, until then, I guess we'll have plenty to talk about at our next book club meeting. Charles. I'm glad you're here.
I couldn't just leave things like that. Are you and Josh okay?
We're okay, I think. Josh is still pretty shaken up, but he's calmed down a bit. Thank you for being here earlier. It means a lot.
You don't have to thank me, Hermine. I care about you and Josh. I want to be here for you, through all of this.
I don't know what I would have done without you today. It's just, I feel like I'm always dragging you into my mess.
You're not dragging me into anything. I'm choosing to be here because I want to be. I care about you, Hermine. More than I've cared about anyone in a long time.
Charles, I'm scared. Christopher isn't going to give up easily, and I don't want you to get hurt because of me.
I'm not afraid of Christopher. What matters to me is you and Josh. We'll face whatever comes together. You don't have to do this alone.
Thank you, Charles. For everything. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to mess this up.
You're not going to mess anything up. We'll take it one step at a time. Just know that I'm here for you, no matter what.
I don't know what I did to deserve someone like you, Charles. But I'm so grateful you're here.
You deserve all the happiness in the world, Hermine. And I'll do everything I can to make sure you get it.
Our hearts beat to the city streets.
I'm glad you're here.
Begin to feel the fire.
I'm not going anywhere.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemical.
I'm done waiting, Karen. I want my son back. Hermine has no right to keep him away from me.
You're absolutely right. But we need to be smart about this, Chris. We can't just storm in and take him. We need a plan.
I know. But every day he spends with her, he's being turned against me. That's not how it should be.
We need to gather evidence that Hermine is unfit as a mother. Maybe we can use her relationship with Charles against her. If we can show she's unstable or neglectful, we'll have a better chance.
That's a good idea. And I know just where to start. I'll make her regret ever trying to keep Josh from me.
We need to document everything. Get witnesses, photos, anything that shows she's not fit to raise Josh. And we should talk to a lawyer, get some legal advice on our side.
I'll call a lawyer first thing tomorrow. But we can't waste any time. Every day that passes is a day Hermine gets more control over Josh's mind.
Don't worry, Chris. We'll get Josh back. He belongs with us, not with her.
Hang in there, buddy. Daddy's coming to get you.
We need to stay calm and collected. The last thing we need is to give Hermine any ammunition to use against us.
You're right. But it's just so infuriating. She's trying to erase me from Josh's life.
Let's start by gathering information. We can hire a private investigator, someone who can dig up dirt on her. If she's got skeletons in her closet, we'll find them.
I like the sound of that. And what about Charles? He's always around, acting like Josh's new dad.
We'll keep an eye on him too. Any mistake he makes, we'll use it against them. This is war, Chris, and we're going to win.
For Josh. He deserves to be with his real family.
I'll start making calls tomorrow. We'll get the best lawyer we can afford. And I'll contact a PI first thing in the morning.
Good. The sooner we start, the better. I want this done right. No mistakes.
We'll do it right, Chris. We'll get Josh back, no matter what it takes.
This isn't just about winning, Karen. It's about Josh's future. He deserves better than what Hermine can give him.
And he'll get it. We'll make sure of it.
Jake, I don't understand why you're so distant. You're here with me, but it feels like you're somewhere else. Why won't you show me more affection?
Rose, I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right. It's like I'm missing something important.
Missing something? Like what? You're with me now. Isn't that enough?
I don't know. It's like there's this fog in my mind. I can't shake the feeling that there's something I'm forgetting. Someone.
Enough of this nonsense, Jake. You're here with me now, and that's all that matters. Stop living in the past.
I wish I could, Rose. But it's like there's a part of me that's missing. A part I can't ignore.
If you won't forget, I'll just have to make him. Spirits of the night, heed my call. Bind Jake's mind, make him fall. Let him forget all that came before, and bind his heart and mind forevermore.
What's happening to me?
Now he'll be mine. Completely.
Zara, you need to eat something. It's been hours.
How could he do this, Ashley? How could he just forget me? Pretend I don't exist.
I know it hurts, Zara. But you need to stay strong. We don't know what's really going on with Jake. There has to be an explanation.
He looked right at me and called me a stranger. How could he forget everything we've been through? How could he replace me with that woman, Rose?
I don't believe Jake would do this on his own. Maybe something else is at play here. But right now, you need to take care of yourself. Please, just eat a little.
I don't know how to face him again. How to fix this.
We'll figure it out together. You're not alone in this, Zara. We'll get to the bottom of it, I promise.
Babe, I think we should get this soup. Remember, it's your favorite?
Is that Jake? Jake. Is that you?
Do I know you?
Jake, it's me, Aunt Linda. Zara's aunt. How can you not recognize me?
Oh, Jake. Do you know this woman?
No, I don't. I'm sorry, ma'am, you must be mistaken.
What have you done to him? Jake, this isn't you. What's going on?
I think you're confusing him with someone else. Jake, let's go. We have more shopping to do.
What's going on? Where is Zara? I need to call her.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that I believe many of us can relate to, being hurt or broken by the people around us. It's a sad reality that sometimes, those we trust and care about the most can hurt us deeply. It might be a friend, a family member, or someone we looked up to. The pain can be overwhelming, and it's easy to feel lost and alone. I want to share with you a passage from the Bible that has always brought me comfort during difficult times. It's from the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 18, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." This verse reminds us that even when we feel most alone, God is with us. He sees our pain, our struggles, and He cares deeply about us. When people hurt us, it's natural to feel anger and sadness, but we must remember that we can turn to God for solace and peace.
But what if the hurt is too much? How do we forgive and move on?
Forgiveness is a difficult journey, but it's a crucial part of healing. It doesn't mean we forget what happened or that we allow ourselves to be hurt again. Instead, it's about freeing ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment. We can ask God for the strength to forgive, and in turn, find peace in our hearts. It's also important to remember that God wants us to be whole and happy. When we are broken, He offers us His love and comfort. Prayer, reading scripture, and leaning on our faith community can help us through these tough times. I've faced my own share of hurt and betrayal, but I've found that turning to God has been my greatest source of strength. He has never abandoned me, even in my darkest hours. And I believe He won't abandon you either. Dear Lord, we come to you with our broken hearts and troubled spirits. We ask for your healing touch and your comforting presence. Help us to forgive those who have hurt us and to find peace in your love. Guide us on our journey to wholeness and help us to trust in your plan for our lives. Amen. Thank you, everyone. Remember, you are not alone. God is with you, and so are we.
Miss Hermine, can I talk to you?
Yes, Ethan. What is it?
My stepmom has been molesting me.
What?
I was touched by the session we had today. Thank you for speaking directly to me.
Ethan. Wait. You mean your stepmom? Mr. Jenkins, I need to talk to you about one of our students, Ethan. I'm deeply concerned about his well-being. He told me he has been molested by his stepmother.
Hermine, these are serious accusations. Are you certain about this?
Yes, I am. I've spoken to Ethan, and he admitted that she molested him, sir. I believe we need to report this to the authorities immediately.
Hermine, we must consider the school's reputation. An accusation like this could bring a lot of negative attention. Are you absolutely sure there's no other explanation?
Mr. Jenkins, this is about a child's safety. We can't ignore the signs. We have a moral and legal obligation to report this.
I understand your concern, but we need to handle this delicately. We cannot afford a scandal. I forbid you from reporting this to the authorities. We will handle it internally.
Forbid me? Mr. Jenkins, this is not something we can just handle internally. Ethan needs help now, not a school cover-up.
I will speak to Ethan's family and address the situation. But you are not to take this outside the school. Do I make myself clear?
No, Mr. Jenkins. This is a child's life we are talking about. I can't, in good conscience, ignore this. If you won't do the right thing, then I will.
If you go against my instructions, there will be consequences, Hermine. Think very carefully about your next move.
I have to do what's right for Ethan. If that means facing consequences, then so be it.
Miss Hermine, my take on this is final. We cannot get involved in this. You must understand this. We must protect our school.
Sir, with all due respect, I beg to disagree. Ethan is just a child and needs help. All I'm asking is for you to report as the school principal.
What happens if this becomes an international issue?
Zara, my dear, why didn't you come to me sooner? I've been so worried about you.
Auntie, I didn't want to burden you. You've done so much for me already. I thought I could handle it.
My child, you are never a burden. Family is here to support one another, especially in times of trouble. You should have come to me.
I know, Auntie. It's just been so hard. Jake. He doesn't even recognize me anymore. It's like he's a different person. And that woman, Rose. She's poisoned his mind against me.
Zara, I want you to listen to me very carefully. You need to go back home. You cannot let the devil take hold of your family. You must stand your ground and fight for your marriage.
But Auntie, I'm scared. What if he never comes back to me? What if he stays under her spell forever?
You must not give place to the devil, Zara. You are a strong, faithful woman. Go back to your home and continue to pray. Fast and pray for Jake's deliverance. God hears the prayers of the righteous. Do not let fear and doubt control you.
You're right, Auntie. I can't give up on Jake. I'll go back home and keep praying. I won't let the devil win.
That's my girl. Remember, God is with you every step of the way. You are not alone in this battle. Have faith and trust in Him.
Thank you, Auntie. I don't know what I would do without you.
You are stronger than you think, Zara. Now go and fight for your marriage with all your heart. I will be here, praying with you.
Hermine, you look like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. What's going on?
It's Ethan. And my job. Everything is falling apart, Charles. I'm so worried.
Tell me everything. I'm here for you.
Ethan is being abused by his stepmother. No child should have to endure.
That's awful, Hermine. We need to do something about it. Have you reported it to the authorities?
I wanted to, but the principal forbade me from doing so. He's more concerned about the school's reputation than Ethan's safety. He said if I report it, I might lose my job.
Your job should be the least of your worries right now. Ethan's well-being is far more important. You have to report this, Hermine. It's the right thing to do.
I know, but I'm scared. What if I lose my job and still can't help Ethan? What if no one believes me?
Hermine, you're a brave and caring person. You can't let fear stop you from doing what's right. If you lose your job, we'll figure it out together. But Ethan needs you to be his voice right now.
You're right, Charles. I can't let fear paralyze me. Ethan needs help, and I have to do whatever it takes to protect him.
That's the Hermine I know and love. You're stronger than you think, and you don't have to face this alone. I'm here with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Charles. I don't know what I would do without you.
You'll never have to find out. We're in this together.
You got something for us?
I do. This should be very interesting to you.
Look at them, acting all cozy. That must be Hermine and the guy she's been seeing.
This is perfect. This is exactly what we need to show she's an unfit mother. How can she look after Josh when she's too busy running around with this guy?
These photos should be enough to raise some serious questions about her priorities. If you present these to the court, it could strengthen your case for custody.
This is it, Chris. This is how we get Josh back. We'll show everyone that Hermine is more interested in her love life than her own son.
We need to act fast. I want these presented to my lawyer first thing in the morning. Hermine won't know what hit her.
I'll leave these with you. If you need anything else, you know how to reach me.
She won't stand a chance against us. With these, we'll make sure the court sees her for the irresponsible mother she is.
Exactly. We'll paint the perfect picture of a distracted, negligent parent. Josh deserves better, and we're going to make sure he gets it.
Lord, please help me through this. Restore my marriage.
Zara, can we talk?
What is it, Ashley?
There is something I need to tell you. Something I've been hiding, and you deserve to know the truth.
What are you talking about?
Zara, I did something terrible. I worked with Rose to destroy your marriage.
What? Why would you do that?
I was jealous, Zara. Ever since we were kids, you always seemed to have everything together. You got the love, the success, the happiness. And I felt like I was always in your shadow.
Jealous? You did this because you were jealous? You ruined my marriage, my life, because of envy?
I didn't know it would go this far. I thought it would just shake things up a bit, make you struggle like I did. But I never imagined Rose would take it to this extent.
I'm so sorry, Zara.
The most painful thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies. It comes from those you trust the most. I trusted you, Ashley. You were my best friend.
I know. And I've regretted it every single day. Please, believe me. I didn't want it to end like this.
How could you? How could you be so heartless? You knew what Jake meant to me, what our marriage meant to me.
I'm sorry, Zara. I'm so sorry. If I could take it back, I would. But I can't. All I can do is beg for your forgiveness.
Forgiveness? How can I forgive you for destroying everything I held dear?
I'll do anything to make it right. Please, tell me what I can do.
I don't know if anything can make this right. The trust is broken, Ashley. And trust, once shattered, is almost impossible to repair.
I understand. But please, don't let Rose win. We can fight her together. We can take back what she stole from you.
You're right. Rose is the enemy here. But that doesn't change what you did. I'll fight to get Jake back, but I don't know if I can ever trust you again.
I'll do whatever it takes to help you, even if it means losing your friendship forever.
For now, we have a battle to win. After that, we'll see.
Thank you, Zara. I'll do everything I can to make it right. I need to report a case of child abuse. It's my student, Ethan. He's being abused by his stepmother. Can you provide any evidence or details about the abuse? Yes, I've seen the bruises on Ethan. He's told me about the things she does to him. I have to protect him. Things like what? Officer, this woman is molesting him. What more do you want me to say? Please do something. We take these matters very seriously. We'll need to speak with Ethan and gather more information before we can proceed. Thank you. Please, make sure he's safe. We will. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. You've done the right thing.
You did great, Hermine.
I just hope it's enough to protect Ethan. I couldn't just stand by and do nothing.
You did the right thing. It takes a lot of courage to stand up like you did. Ethan's lucky to have you in his corner.
I was so scared. What if it all goes wrong?
You did everything you could. Now it's in their hands. And no matter what happens, you showed Ethan that someone cares about him. That's what matters.
Thank you, Charles. For everything.
Anytime, Hermine. You're not alone in this. Remember that.
Linda Matthews, we have a warrant for your arrest on charges of child abuse.
What? This is ridiculous. I haven't done anything wrong.
Please step outside, ma'am. We need to take you into custody.
You can't just barge in here and accuse me of this. I'm innocent.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Officer, Get me out of here. I'm innocent.
Son. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I never knew she was doing that to you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry, son.
Hermine, what were you thinking? I explicitly told you not to involve the authorities.
Mr. Thompson, I couldn't stand by and do nothing while Ethan was being abused. It was my duty to protect him.
Your duty was to follow protocol and protect the school's reputation. Now this is all over the news, and it's a PR nightmare.
And what about Ethan? His safety and well-being come first. I couldn't live with myself if I ignored his suffering.
You've put this entire institution at risk. There are procedures to follow, Hermine.
Procedures be damned. A child's life was at stake. I did what was right, and I stand by my decision.
You're on thin ice, Hermine. One more misstep, and you're out. Do you understand?
I understand. But I won't apologize for protecting my students.
Lord, give me strength.
What are you doing here, Zara? You have no place here anymore.
I'm here to take back what you stole from me, Rose. In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you to leave this house and release Jake from your evil hold.
You think you can defeat me with your silly prayers? You're just a weak, pathetic woman.
The name of Jesus Christ is above every other name. At his name, every knee must bow and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. You have no power here, Rose. In the name of Jesus, I command you to lose your hold over Jake and leave this house now.
No, you can't do this. I won't let you.
In the name of Jesus Christ, I break every spell and bind every evil spirit that has taken hold of this household. You are defeated, Rose. Leave now and never return.
No, this can't be happening.
Zara. What? What's going on?
Jake, it's me. It's Zara. You're free now.
Zara. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. It's like I was trapped in a nightmare.
It's okay, Jake. You're home now. We're together again, and nothing will ever tear us apart.
After reviewing all evidence and testimonies presented, I am ready to deliver my ruling in the case of Hermine Daniels versus Christopher Daniels regarding the custody of their son, Joshua Daniels. Miss Daniels, you have shown tremendous courage and resilience in the face of adversity. Your dedication to Joshua's well-being is commendable. You have provided substantial evidence that Mr. Daniels' environment is detrimental to Joshua's development and safety. Mr. Daniels, the court has taken into account the various incidents reported, including the abusive behavior exhibited by your partner. Your failure to provide a safe and nurturing environment for Joshua cannot be overlooked. After careful consideration, It is the court's decision that full custody of Joshua Daniels be awarded to his mother, Hermine Daniels. Mr. Daniels, you are granted supervised visitation rights, pending regular evaluations to ensure a safe environment for Joshua. Furthermore, the court orders mandatory counseling for Mr. Daniels and his partner to address the issues of abuse and anger management. Failure to comply with these terms will result in a suspension of visitation rights.
This is ridiculous. She's turning my son against me.
Mr. Daniels, any further outbursts will be met with contempt of court. The decision is final. Miss Daniels, I wish you and Joshua the best. This court is adjourned.
We did it, Josh. We're going to be okay.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
I love you too, Josh. Always.
Hermine, congratulations. You've won full custody of Josh. I'm so proud of how you handled everything.
Thank you, Miss Thompson. I couldn't have done it without your support and guidance.
You were amazing in there. Your love and dedication to Josh shone through. The judge could see that.
Jake, there's something I've been wanting to tell you.
What is it, Zara? You can tell me anything.
Well, I've been feeling a bit off lately, so I went to see the doctor.
Is everything okay? Are you alright?
I'm more than alright, Jake. The doctor confirmed it. We're going to have a baby.
A baby? Are you serious?
Yes, we're going to be parents.
This is the best news I'd ever heard. I can't believe it, Zara. We are going to have a family.
I love you, Jake. We're going to make such wonderful parents.
I love you too, Zara. Our baby is going to be so lucky to have you as a mother.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young.
Have you gotten the address? Yes. Please send it for me. Thank you. Rose. I warned you. This is the consequence of evil, Rose. You let it consume you, and now look at what it's done. I came here to tell you that Zara and Jake are expecting a baby. They found happiness again, despite everything.
I hope you can find peace, Rose. I really do. But this is a reminder to me and to everyone. Evil deeds never go unpunished. They come back to haunt us in ways we can't imagine. Goodbye, Rose. I hope you find the light again someday.
To the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top.